Good morning. How we doing? We've got a party up in here. We're all ready for vacation. We've got Termican, Autofire, Sly, hello, how we doing? Kuwabara, Roger, Butts. We have a Scott, Norman, hello, Ravenlord, Damage Carbine, hello. How we all doing? It's almost vacation time. Oh, Saren, hello, how are ya? Before vacation, though, we have some buff lizards we need to finish. So, we've got our Kroxigors back for another day. I did go ahead and do a wash last night so that that's all dry for us to just dive on in. But these are our Feraligatr Kroxigors, so just like the Pokemon. We had started some of the blue highlights yesterday, and I think I'm just going to dive in right there. Well, that's the plan. What have you guys got today? How is our Monday treating us? No vacation until Friday. I think Friday is going to be my first day of vacation. I'm going to go ahead and take Friday. I've got a video to edit. I've got a commission drop-off, I think, Wednesday. And the rest is kind of setting up for things to run over vacation and into New Year, so that's exciting. Alright, so I'm going to be here because I'm on vacation from streaming until next year. Enjoy that time off, Autofire. Enjoy the vacation. One more week till your time off, says Ravenlord. Slide's going to work on 20 Graveguard today. We're adding, oh my gosh, you're getting so much of those little guys done. Live Man is welcome in. We have one blue. Blue. What you up to today? Welcome on in. I think these are looking pretty cute for Feraligatr. I'm pretty happy with them. They're a cute little project. Let me just get us on our palette. What's everyone up to today? What we got going on? My plan today is these boys, and then editing that video so I can post it tomorrow. And I have to go to the post office at some point. I don't know when that's going to be. We will see. Kroxigors benching their maces, right? Protein Bro Gator. I think it's all of them. Yeah. You even lift bro. Mazda, welcome in. Hoot, hello. And a Jazzy. How we all doing? We are just getting back to our lizards for today. I want to get them, I definitely want them in my next game. So if I can get them painted and based up, that'll be good. Just chilling watching you. Do some painting later. Always finish up a models caused a bit of a panic the other day. I spent $200 on tufts to make sure I'm stocked up again. That is so many tufts, but if you've got that many minis, it makes sense. I had a little bit of the same Sly. I realized that the dirt that I use for my Seraphon, that I was really low, and I had a panic order a couple weeks ago too. So completely understand. Scooby, welcome in. Crash Tactics, hello. How you doing? Here is my Pokemon. We have a squad of Feraligatr. How are you? Let's see, vampires are getting a new character. That's Zirkos. And Lamian, yes, we do have a Snick mommy to look at. If we want to hop over and look at the new mini. You guys seen her this morning? I like that we get new minis on Mondays. It's kind of fun. Since we're all here together, we can look. I think she'll look pretty cool. Pretty cool design. James Carmen says, I've started vacation. Guess I'll try to paint. You know, finish last New Year resolution. But that is unlikely. Oh, that's a good shout. Does anyone have a hobby resolution that you're going to be doing for New Year? I don't think I'm going to do one this year. I think my only one would be work on a more personal project. But I don't have like a set goal. I don't think I'm going to do one. I want to look at the flock. Yeah. You've got that much you're doing. Might be worth looking at. Flock instead of tufts. Maybe worth looking at. How do you manage to paint minis for multiple hours? My eyes and headache after just 1 hour? Trying to think like way back when I first started. For me, it's relaxing, so I don't know if that's part of, like, for me, it's just like playing with colors and stuff, so it may just be, for me, it's not as strenuous. I don't know how else to put it. I can say I definitely get frustrated on days where I'm like trying something new though. Then I'll pack it up a bit sooner. I'm really having to think something over, then I tend to not paint as long. Then your brain's working overdrive. Other than that, I'm not sure what I can offer. Other than maybe just little bit by little bit doing a bit more. I only had a natural 5-up. Yep. Look at Archeon, all the other clowns at home twos. I just remembered I left a bottle of paint in the car. Seems to not be frozen. Uh-oh. Yeah, let that warm back up. That's what I want to do too. More personal project. Last year was my first year doing commissions. It took up all my time. Yep. It took me too long to figure out the balance. I think I'm finally getting a handle on it. So I hope that I can help. Let me know. I hope that you get your balance figured out sooner than I did. And I didn't get it figured out in time. Now we're better. No, Snake Mommy, can't you just be wholesome for one day? Will, if he was here, probably. I mean, she's got cool armor. She got a cool snack. I don't think he can complain. Even if he were here. I don't think he can. She shows ankles. Too lewd. My goodness. Ankles on this stream? Lady fuzz on my brush? It could be. It could be bad lighting. So if you don't have like a nice task light, if you're having to really strain your eyes, that could be part of it. Yeah. I was gonna say having a chair that's supportive too. I know that when I first went full time, I replaced my chair, and that was helpful because my back wasn't killing me. Yeah, it definitely could be lighting. That could be a part of it. The one that I use is in my gear list. The gear list itself is US Amazon, so it may be too pricey to order directly off of that for the affiliate stuff, but it has all the details if you want to look. Exclamation gear. But I have a overhead task light that I use that's pretty bright, and I really like it. I would recommend it. And it's not as pricey as some of the other ones. But yeah, it absolutely could be. You're straining your eyes for longer periods of time. Definitely get headaches that way. Hey, Mageson, welcome in. How are you? Been so long I don't really notice the pain anymore. I would say get up and stretch too, as you're kind of building up to it. The days where I don't have stream, where it's just me painting back here, I try to make sure and get up and stretch every hour or so. Walk around the house, go bug the dog, get some water. It says, the choice to have her come with wolves and bats is an odd choice. Scott said the same. Firstly, because the Christmas box has both those units, and lore-wise, Lemmings hate the corpse minions. Black Knights would have made more sense, since they're battling choice for Legion of Blood. Yeah, Scott said the same, so I'm curious how all of that will work out. It's because I'm kind of learning about the factions as he does. And as we get to play more. I'm using a cheap ring light. Oh, I saved from the dump. That could be. That could be. If you are able to upgrade, that may be a big help. Yeah. That would probably help. Stretch is good. I forget to do it. My legs get so stiff by the time I'm done. Yeah. Getting up and just getting a small break. Make sure to hydrate. All that good stuff. There's a reason it's said so much and memed on. It's because it does help. These 3 task lights is still not enough for me to say. Where I am sitting right now for stream, I have the overhead, and then I have key lights as well. So I've got a lot of light on me and on the mini. When it's just commission painting, then I won't have the key lights on, but like not a stream day. But here, yeah, lots and lots of light. Your neck has been fairly stiff recently? Stretches. Get them stretches. I already have more wolves and bats than I need since I picked up the Christmas box. Gotcha. Weasel, welcome in. How are you? We're working on our buff lizards a little bit more today. There goes your Monday. Who else is ready for vacation? All I can think about, yeah. Do you think a Great Cannon just splats these lizards? I hope not. I'm gonna try and prove you guys wrong, Live Man. There's only one way to find out. And it's to run my big buff lizards straight into that cannon. Slice, it's not ready! I know, it's gonna be really hard for me the next couple days. Just to keep it together, get to vacation. My painting desk has an overhead, a light on magnifying glass. It's definitely not bright enough. 5 more days for Jazzy. That says Mini Buds has a puzzle advent calendar. Every day she tries to assemble the puzzle by light of the Christmas tree. That's adorable, though. I love that. Where else would you do your advent puzzle? On the Christmas tree. Hey, Salute, welcome in. Can we see his face? Here's what we've got. Got Feraligatr. Got a whole squad of them. They're coming along. How are you today? This is our first squad. These are the war spawned, and then I've got another squad of them that I need to build. I have so many beefy lizards. Is there anything you're working on? You asked me to help, and I immediately turn on the overhead light. I have that little bit. Scott can read in much dimmer light than I can. Whenever we're trying to, like, look at something. Like, he's fine, but I'm like, wait a second. I need more light. I feel like I'm spoiled with my, my overhead light, maybe. They look great. Nice paint, nice sculpt. The sculpt is really fun. It's, this kit was really fun to put together, and I'm really excited that I have more of them to work on. And thank you. It was fun picking a Pokemon to paint. But yeah, have you got anything you're working on? We've been working on, I just finished up a Space Wolf vehicle, which actually, I'm going to do this. I threw it on TikTok this morning, if you guys want to go follow me over there. On Instagram and Twitter, I put the Agrodon Lancers, if you guys want to check those out. And then our last project is Atnus from Kingdom Death, which is our creepy Krampus Santa, which I can show if you guys want to see. That's what we've been working on. Hey, Pershur, welcome in. You have an advent calendar. Ooh, it's all little bottles of rum. I love that. Welcome, welcome in. Same question. Anything you're working on? Living Frost, hello. And Loopy Plus, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, everybody coming in. We are working on, these are Kroxigors for my Seraphon army. But we're painting them like a Pokemon. We're painting them like Feraligatr. So that's what we've got today. How was your stream? Welcome everybody coming in. Hello, hello, Loopy. How was your stream? Blame Soupy Loopy. I sure will, you dirty girl. How are you? Look at that little guy. Look at our little guys. Nintendo support, welcome in. How you doing? How was the stream? Tony, hello. How we doing? We were playing Dredge today. How is that going? I need to get back to Dredge. I started it, and then I haven't picked it back up. I need to go back. I know that Dredge and Dave the Diver have a collab too. What color did you do the Agrodons? I did mine green. I did the box art for mine. Noob, hello. Hashtag not my noob painter. How are you? How is your vacation, noob? You're ahead of us here. Getting a head start on vacation. Lizardman, exactly. Tree Kicker, welcome in. How you doing today? It's not my fault. But yeah, these have been a lot of fun. But we're just doing some highlighting right now on the skin tones. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to go check out some Dredge, some video game in here on the Twitch, go give Loopy a follow for me. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Everyone coming over with that raid. What games are we playing? Are you guys also playing some Dredge? My chat, what games are we playing? I am about to start Cyberpunk. I haven't really started anything until I get a good chance to sit down with that. So I'm kind of waiting to start that at the moment. What have you guys got? I just finished Sea of Stars, which was very good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Avian, welcome in. What color is the highlight? This is Baharath Blue. It's very bright and very pretty. Avian, what you up to? Sophie says, I'm being blamed because everyone's picking up Dredge and avoiding painting their miniatures. It's not my fault. Alright, so we're all playing Dredge. That's that's what I'm hearing here. It's really good, though. I enjoyed the little bit that I played. I just need to, get back to it here one day. I get distracted, especially when I'm not in a gaming mood. Well, good. Glad you're all enjoying Dredge. It's a neat little game. But also, get back to those miniatures. That said... Oh, Blasphemous is hard as hell. Still working through that. Let's see, Termagants is we're playing Ready or Not. It's like a SWAT simulator. I've seen that. We're all playing and then blaming. I love it. Get influenced, chat. Get influenced. Because I'm thinking I have to paint another patrol box. Dark Angel ruffles something. Orcs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did the Albedo style mini come out? So we're going to magnetize the waist and we can start to get them together. So she's not together just yet, but we've got the two big ones are going to have magnets. So once that's done, I'll get back to them a little bit more. Let me catch up here. We're doing the box art for your Seraphon army. For the Agrodons and stuff, it's kind of a mix. So if I like the color scheme, I will. The rest of the Seraphon army, I have a lot of really nerdy references. So, like, I have Charizard as my Carnosaur. I have Anjanath from Monster Hunter as my Troglodon. I did little Chocobos for my Raptidon Hunters. And I did Hypnotoad for my Big Slam. So, kind of depends. But I'm trying to work in a lot of, like, just nerdy references because it's been fun. If it reminds us of something, we paint it. Seeing distracted. Totally didn't miss the color. I'm now looking through the VOD. It is. I'll put it right here. Aharath Blue. Aharath Blue. Gotta lurk, have to play Dredge. Completely understand, Tony. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. Say yes to playing and no to painting. Oh no. Enjoy Dredge. Completely understand. Yeah, the Dark Angels that you finished for the starter box, right? You're gonna do another one of those? You're signing yourself up? How are the Dreadnoughts coming along? Or, sorry, Dreadnoughts coming along, Avian? I know you mentioned them, and I don't think I've seen an update. How's everyone else doing with December challenge? I got my Gladiator finished. I need to get fancy photos. I have finished mine up now. How are we feeling, chat? And get some snacks and rest. Have a wonderful stream. Hang out in the lurk zone. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy snacks. Thank you again for the raid. Chat, again, if you want to check out some Dredge, some minis, go give Loopy a follow for me. I appreciate it. The shot's fun. No, I was just curious. I know Avian will finish. Avian has done challenges in the past and normally finishes. I just haven't seen him. Yeah, how's everyone doing with December challenge? We feeling good? Still got plenty of time. Only too long. So ready to see your army so far. My Carnosaur's playing like a tiger. Agrodons are green. I'm going to point you to my socials. Instagram's probably the easiest, but I'm also on Twitter and TikTok. So they're all in there somewhere. All in there somewhere. Technically, I've completed the challenge, so I might keep trying for bonus points. Get the second one done. Let's go. Let's go. The Orc Dread and Deaf Katas charged my Dread. Deaf Dread rolled above average. My Dread reached out, smacked the Deaf Dread, then chewed the Katas at range. Proceeded to ask, why is this Mega Boss chewing on my ankle? See, I bought the paint to work on my challenge. Still haven't touched it. That's fair. Saren says, I'm currently about halfway with Nagash. Right now I'm gluing all the swirly ghosts to the parts of the rest of the model. Good pace, oh Saren. Good pace with the rest of the month here. I know you got this too. I'm excited to see as it comes together. Let's see. Grey Knights are a pain to play against on 1K. Teleporting faster. Some of them are a little scary. From the little bit I played with Scott, there were definitely certain units where like, wait. You're a little scary. They just didn't hit as hard as I think either of us thought they would. I thought they'd be a little more punchy once they got to me. At least then, they were not. Last night I came to my hobby room, my cat sat in front of the canvas, staring at my sketch like an art critic. I even got a photo. Just judging your work. I don't know, Sadie can be pretty judgmental. I completely understand. Everyone's a critic. So I says, I'm feeling pretty good about the summer challenge. Sitting there done. Herman Lord. Yeah, I would say Sly feels pretty cozy. Greenleaf, hello, how are you? Is that Gator Lad? It sure is, Bonetty. Welcome on in. How are you? We've got 3 Gator Lads. How are you? We are painting them like Feraligatr, the Pokemon. For funsies. And to add on to the nerd army. I need to do some cleanup, so I have Thursday to work on it all day, then I'll be back on the 27th. Plenty of time. Question's how blingy do I want to do? Thread's very chunky. Surprised how well my intercessors did. Inceptors kicked ass as expected on the orcs. Nice. Nice. I guess also having orcs, you know, a good matchup for everything then. It was always nice too. Which Dark Angels do I throw at which orcs? Wasted Mine! Thank you so much for the sub for 41 months. Is this the streamer bully I keep hearing about? I would never. I would never. Do you have an ornament, Wasted Mind? I can't remember. Let me know. If you don't, I'm gonna put you on that tree. It gets a little tricky here at the end of the month. What you up to today? Welcome on in. We're working on our buff lizards some more. Because they're fun. Slam and I watched some more X-Files last night, and it was taking everything in me to not paint these guys more. I really wanted to. I ended up working on my little skinks a bit instead to get them finished. I really wanted to work on these guys. Don't think so? Let's do it. You're on there twice? Oh well. Let's get... I really don't want to use that one just yet. It's hard to write on. I was looking for my little Coco. Where is it? Am I out of Coco? I can't be out. There it is. Little Coco. Is Scott streaming again this week? Yes. I think the final race of the season is tonight. So if you guys want to catch the rest of Scott's Zoom season, that is tonight. So make sure to give him a follow. Alright, I gotcha. Make sure we're up on the Christmas tree. Thank you, Wasted Mind. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, doesn't renew until Friday. We will get you when we get back then. That's okay. My Grey Knight's opponent played 3 Librarians, managed to blow up a Swarm Lord who was stuck in melee, then I flumped and retreated Exocrine, allowing to teleport away instead of being chopped into meat chunks by the Screamer Killer. I don't remember what Scott's ran into. I think it ended up going after... That's my Neuro Tyrant and stuff. I feel like it ended up against a big one, and then it just didn't do as much as we were thinking it would. But I can't remember what it was. It's been too long now. I think I'm getting my games goofed up. I think the Neuro Tyrant, or I'm thinking, was the night game instead. Vacation has my brain fried. I was like, why isn't Scott streaming yesterday? It's because it's Sunday, you dum-dum. He will be on tonight, yep. Last race, and I think last long night. He's got the 2 races back-to-back. It's a long night of racing. Long night. So I'm gonna go follow Scott if you want to catch that tonight. And then see what he's doing for New Year. I don't know what he's got planned. Zoom wise. That is a mystery. Alright, there's that. He's got his, like, little bracelets on his wrists, so let's get those. I think I've just been doing black. We'll keep it easy. Where is... It's trying to keep it easy. Where's black? There it is. New Year's resolution, start rubbing, maybe. Maybe. During vacation periods, can we get Scott to stream marker? During vacation, still stream. I don't think you know what a vacation is. In between leagues, though, I have mentioned that some of the, like, fun racing would be fun. You know, the not serious racing. We'll see if he wants to. But yeah, in between leagues, I think could be fun. When the leagues are in hiatus, it feels like they start, like, immediately after, which is kind of nuts. They seem to be going from one to the other. I also thought there'd be more time in between. Nicky and Scott know what I mean by rubbing. Rubbin's racing, yeah. Wasted Mind is ready for Scott to do NASCAR. That's what, what he's talking about. Next league is until the new year. Gonna spend some time in GT3 trying to get the LFM license. There you go. No longer a mystery. There's what Scott's doing. So if you want to follow Scott and see what all that means, go give him a follow. You can zoom along with him. Hey Spartan, welcome in. How are you? We're working on some buff lizards today. How are you? I need to decide what color the little claw color is going to be. I feel like gray is the way. Though I guess we should look at Feraligatr, huh? I don't know what color his claws are. What's my stream schedule? So we are off all next week. I will be back the morning of New Year's Eve. So kind of like we did for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to take next week off. And then we'll be back with the New Year. So New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I will be streaming, but probably not commissions. And then I'll be back the next day. But that is in the Discord if you guys need it. If you're ever like, what did she say? That is in the stream announcements in the Discord. I don't even like NASCAR. Are there NASCAR games? Like, if we bully Scott into playing other racing games, is there a NASCAR game? What varnish I use for the Seraphon? I use just the Vallejo matte varnish. I airbrush mine. That's what I use for basically all my miniatures. Sometimes I'll do a gloss coat beforehand, but it's all the Vallejo primer. Or, I'm sorry, varnish. And primer. I sent the cat picture to the pets channel if you guys want to check that out. That's in our Discord, which I'll also throw in since I've mentioned it a few times here. Okay, get the little gums on the mouth. Probably some leagues playing them too. Are they like any good? Or are they just super bad? But yeah, what's everyone playing? I know we were talking Dredge as the lovely raid came over. What game's everyone playing? The other game I've been messing around on is Dragon Ball Fighters, which is the fighting game. I guess more similar to like Street Fighter or something like that. I was doing really well with the story stuff, and then I went up a level, and now the CPU is twerking on me, so I've got to figure things out. I gotta practice. So I will probably do that while Scott is zooming. Try and figure out some of my shit. Game is very fast. Very, very fast. Talia on the Switch, Forbidden West on the PlayStation. Very nice. How is Talia? I keep hearing about it. It's, I know it's not my cup of tea, but how has it been? Riot, hello! Getting swagged on by story mode. I'm on the, like, second little story arc, and they started throwing more stuff at me. And I can't quite process it yet. I remember vividly the other night. Like, pointed. And it started doing more of... So it's an assist fighter, so you have 3 characters, and you can call in assists and things. I was just watching poor Piccolo just get bounced around. I didn't even know it was happening. I was like, oh no, I need to practice. I can't do this yet. And then I was already a little annoyed, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna figure this out another day. I can't do this right now. Just getting bounced around. It was really funny though. Let's see, Call of Duty will change into Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah. Do you know what type of character you want to play? Or build? I think after all the updates they've done, I really need to play another campaign on Baldur's Gate 3. Not go quite as into everything I did the first time, but... do you want to beat folks up in the... Oh, the asymmetric game? You could get it on the monthly free game on PlayStation. I know that I canceled my PlayStation thingy. They weren't given. The games lately have not been great, so I did go ahead and cancel it. And they're increasing the price. It's not moves to put together. Give me worse games and charge me more. I don't know. I don't know how I'd have to see if that game was any good. So my buddy got me something for Christmas. I have no clue what to give him. Uh-oh. Were we not expecting this? That's the worst, is when you get a gift you weren't expecting. It puts you on the back foot. Ooh, a halfling rogue. Rogues are so fun. I am playing a halfling rogue in my Strahd campaign, like IRL. And I love her. She does stupid damage. The game was free, so you download it the month, you keep it. I never went to the Xbox equivalent. Yeah. Oh, was it just like a free offer? Yeah, the PlayStation Plus stuff, I just went ahead and canceled. PlayStation, or yeah, my PS5 is basically just a Final Fantasy box at this point, and it makes me a little sad. Like, I have the new I actually have Miles Morales Spider-Man. I still need to play. But, like, that's kind of it. I've kind of switched to mostly PC. Because I do the Xbox on PC. And Game Pass and everything. So I really don't play my PlayStation anymore. At least not now. Fat Rat, hello! And happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fat Rat. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Hey, we get to use the command. Oh, and Sam's not here. Let me process. I gave like 5 people Vanguard kits to force them to play Age of Sigmar. Made sure that they would play it. That's amazing. That does seem to help, though. If you don't have to pony up for kits. Even if it's just like, get to borrow someone's army. That always seems to be the best way to go about it. What you up to today, Vat Rat? Yeah, going on. We are painting some buff lizards. That's my plan. Got this and some video editing. That's my day. The woo at the end makes it for me every time I'm playing. Oh, I'm glad. Alright, let's get some more of our highlight. And we'll start the next lizard. Alright. Looking at building my Blood Bowl vampires today. Relaxing a bit before I got duty tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan. Hope you get some good relax time before I'm back at it. I think what else is going on? Do you guys want to look at the new mini? Or have we all seen her? Well, we're all good. I'm okay either way. Otherwise, we'll keep cruising on our lizards. I think she's pretty cool. I think there's another article for Old World I saw. I think something for Kill Team, for our Kill Team players. I think that was all the hobby news I saw this morning. I also got a little worried remembering that Kingdom Death's going to have a Christmas sale. So, on top of finishing Atlas, I'm going to have to worry about Christmas sale here soon. Luckily, it would just be anything new for me. I think I've got all of the existing Christmas stuff. Well, that'll be coming up. Christmas Rumor Engine, Space Marine Kill Team, Old World Bretonia, New Vampire Later, and Amazon. Oh, that's right. Because the rumor was that the Amazon thing was not going well. And they have now put out something saying that things have been signed and Henry's still in and things like that. It was so long ago. I feel like maybe the announcement was a little early. But, you know, Games Workshop likes to do that. Old World. This iron looks awesome. I never see where to put layers on my minis. Oh, okay. If you ever have questions, if there's anything we can help with, I can point you toward our Discord. Sometimes having a photo of something can help. In general, any of these like raised areas, it's a perfect spot. Anywhere where the light's kind of catching along an edge is a great place to just go ahead and basically you're exaggerating what the light's doing. So if I hold the mini like this, you can see it's hitting right here on all these little edges, kind of the tops of the scales. So it's kind of a good way to judge what could use a highlight. All the more raised areas where the light's catching. You're just exaggerating it, is all you're doing. The Vocalina is better than Naparana. I don't have a... I know their names, and that's about it. You guys can fight it out, I guess. I have too much backlog for Christmas sale. Click stuff into cart anyway. Guilty. Guilty, but you know what? We've almost finished Atlas, so I'm going to take that as it's okay to get Christmas stuff. I did the Christmas project, time for new Christmas project. I'm gonna count it. I'm taking it. No one can stop me. I think one of the next ones I want to work on, Termican, is the one with the bike. The motorcycle. I was trying to, like, plan that the other day. So obviously after New Year and stuff. But I think I want to do the bike next. So that thing's cool and I haven't seen anyone else working on it, so it's time for me to step up. I will be the example. The biker pinup, yeah, the Death High one, yeah. So cool. I don't know if chat knows which one I'm talking. I may grab it because I think it's on my desk. There's a rumor a week or so ago about GW high up not actually reading the Amazon contract for signing it, but I'm pretty sure it's just made up drama. Yeah, you never know. Take everything with a gigantic handful of salt. For people that are interested in Horse Heresy stuff, there's been rumors some of the dead missing Primarchs are returning soon. Interesting. Yeah, I want to get the bike out. I want to look at it again while I'm thinking about it too. Small break, 1 second. This is the mod I'm talking about. It's because it's on my brain and I want to look at it again. Okay. So here is, I'm going to keep the small stuff in here. This art. That's what it is. We've got the bike itself. Got paint on me or something. So I've still got cleanup, and I've got to give it probably a good wash. I don't normally wash a lot of the Kingdom Death resin, but I think for this one just being so large, probably a good idea. Dang, right? Isn't it cool? Here's Alistair himself. You totally missed this. It sold out really fast, too. Because it's the larger scale, and very, very different for them. And then all the different... the front of the bike. But yeah, this is, I think what I want to start with the new year. But there's the art again. Alistair, hello! I know, right? Oh, I know. That's what I like to work on. Corey, welcome in! Ulrich, welcome in! How we doing today? Let me catch up a chat real quick. How big is your Seraphon army? I would actually have to point it up. I've got a couple boxes. It's not anything gigantic, but I'm probably going coalesced with most of my stuff. First time viewer, do you mind telling us a bit about your freelance work? Sure, so I do commission painting. So a lot of the projects you see here on stream are commission work. So between streaming and commissions, that is the bulk of my income. How are you? Welcome on in. No problem with light, since when I look on the mini from a specific angle, light catches a specific area. But I can't remember those as soon as I turn the mini. You take a photo. If you can get like an overhead light, put the mini there, and then take a quick photo. Just so you have a reference for yourself, that can be a good way to do it. Or, as you're learning, find a reference of someone who's already painted the mini, and kind of go from there. But yeah, actually taking a photo under a light can be really helpful. You have yours as too, Roger? Yeah, I was glad you were able to pick it up. Kingdom Death makes male models? Yeah, they've got a lot of male pinups. I mean, a lot of the bosses and things are male. Got my rail yard girl. Oh, and yesterday, I know I got a shipping label. I don't know when it's supposed to get here. I'm always impressed by how straight unwarped the Kingdom Death resin models come. Yeah, they've been really nice. Especially lately. Like, the newest ones have been really, really nice. I'm gonna put these back in. But yeah, while I was thinking about it, I wanted to show you guys because it's cool. And I think I know the colors I want to do, but I want to play with it a little bit. I'll actually pack this up later, but... I don't want this paint off my hand. Timothy, welcome in! They do, but it's in the pinups kit. I can't bring them on stream, but they do, Timothy. They sure do. Oh yeah. There are some ding-dongs in Gambler's Chest and the pinup collections. Oh yeah. No, they are equal. They are equal pinup, which we love to see. There are lady pinups and there are guy pinups. I'm gonna get a Kingdom Death model for my buddy. Would you go creepy or pinup? There's kind of the two sides of Kingdom Death. Which way would you go? Equal opportunity thick. That's right, exactly. And that's why we love it. Honor First, welcome in. How are ya? Oh yeah, what's the mail where it's like half out? There's a couple that I could think of. The Devil that you have finished. There is the one where he's like sitting on the hand, like all the hands coming up supporting him. I think that's there's a bit there. Yeah, there's a few. A few. But I will point you to the pinup collection. Yeah. I think it's 4 and 5 have the guys in them. There's so many models hanging out in Kingdom Death. There's even a Dongy Pumpkin, yeah. Ours was in the newsletter. You want to go see my Dongy Pumpkin, you can check out my socials. The phrase I didn't think I'd get to say today. There it is. Promise I'm not sure if his partner would want either in the house. Creepy would probably fly better than pinup. Yeah, I mean, there's something for everyone, but definitely depends on what they're looking for. I'm going to challenge to balance freelance and own personal work. Do you have tips on how to strike a good work-hobby painting balance? I wish I did. I've been doing this full-time for 5 years, and I still have a hard time with it, honestly. You have to make time. Is the only thing I can say. You have to force it. If you just, if you don't make the time for it, you're never going to get it. And I think that applies to a lot of things. I have found, I think that didn't really click with me until this year when I started working out as well. That if you don't make it a priority, it's never going to be. So I kind of apply that to a lot of things. But if there's something you want to do, you have to make the time for it. It's not going to just happen. Is the best advice I can give. Yeah, it's tough, right? Especially because the economy blows. So when you sit down to work on something, it's, do I want to finish this for the income and to get it out, and obviously socials and all that? Or do I take the time to do the self-improvement, work on something that I can play with, that I can improve my craft? It's pretty constant. So I wish I had a better answer for you, but unfortunately, I don't think it exists. Other than you've got to make the time, yeah. It's gummy worms, honest, yes. Gummy worms. Candy. So I regret not getting the Mist Mini back when it was on the store. Now it's $90 on eBay. I hope they reprint it someday. They probably will. They seem to be doing more and more of the Encores. See, Twitch changed to allow artistic nudity. They walked it back the next day. Yeah. Because the VTubers went heckin' nuts on it and did not read it. People can't read, and now we're stuck with the old terms. That's why you can't have nice things. Because people can't read. So they'll have to stay on YouTube. But even then, now that we are monetized, I have to see how that works. Because if it fits in a certain category, I can't monetize the video. Which at this point, I probably just wouldn't do. Or would heavily censor. So I can still continue to get bag. Yeah. Because I need bag. Give an inch, take a mile. That's exactly what happened. Yep. Yep. But that's okay. We'll just do what we do. Keep our check mark. If we need to do a silly putty bikini one day for the model, we'll do it. But we've done that before. They took a marathon, yeah, more than the mile. They fucking ran with it. Which is owned by Amazon. Amazon sells more toys than any other company. They're owned by Amazon. That doesn't mean they, like... I think one thing people don't understand is, like, if Twitch isn't bringing in money or things like that, Amazon's not gonna just keep it. they're gonna cut it. Because it's Amazon. Also, the thing that people don't understand is the problem with allowing more of the lewd content. It's not necessarily a Twitch decision. It's credit card companies, banks, and some of those institutions won't work with you if you have that type of content. Advertisers, too. So if you just say, okay, we're going to make Twitch red and put it all over there, you now have a bigger problem with the other institutions not wanting to work with you. So that's the actual issue. So Patreon and some of the others ran into. Amazon isn't exactly, no, they're nowhere near a pillar of wholesomeness. But it's not about being wholesome, is what I'm trying to say. It's about money. Yeah. It's not a what about the children case. It's a money case. Would they love to get the money from people doing that? Yeah. Yeah. That's not what it is. It's you have issues with the credit card companies and things not wanting to deal with that. So until they want to play ball, not gonna work. And then yeah, if you allow some of it, you have to allow all of it, and that gets you into trouble. So especially when you can't actually verify age for some of this. Because the other, if you want to take the wholesome argument, you also can't verify age. So yeah, I think that's the thing people don't really know about unless you're in the creator space and watching essentially watching how like OnlyFans and some of that works, and like what's allowed on Patreon and not allowed, and some of those other websites. Until you've kind of seen how that works, it's not overly clear how it translates to like Twitch. But yeah, it's a money thing. It's not a it's not a wholesome purity issue. It all comes back to money, chat. No matter what you talk about, it all comes back to money. But yeah, anything like that we'll leave over on YouTube, which I will throw that in the chat. We do have another video coming up. The next video is our mini exchange showcase. So basically like the whip gallery and like the starter box challenge, we did a showcase of everyone's work. I've got like half of it edited. I've got to finish it up today. I did all my big cuts, but now it's time to get music and all of that in there. So I'm gonna do that today, but that'll be up tomorrow. Unless I run into anything just super breaks anything. But that'll be up tomorrow, so you can check it out there. Kind of looking at Death Crown Inheritor Aya for my bike. I don't even know which one that is. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Is that on the store right now? I kind of want to look it up. Do you guys want to take a small break to look at new miniature and look that one up? Let's go over there and look at new vampire and on the store. Give me 1 second. Oh, Valentine's Day Aya. Let me take a look. This one, yeah. This one's a good mix of both. Creepy and a little bit pin up. This was... Let me reread the lore. I don't actually know she's like sitting on. It's like hand, right? Yeah. It's kind of Elden Ring-y. Giant hand. Hey bees, welcome in. How are ya? Okay, so this is the one. This is the Kingdom Death model we're looking at. Let me get this pulled up. Okay, here we go. This one. I do have this one. I didn't realize that was the actual name of it. I'll scroll down a bit. Death Crown Inheritor Aya. So this one is really cool because you get both the big cast and the little cast too. So there's the full mini. Pretty cool. And then I don't think I remember the little sculpt actually. Okay, so with her bow. It's fancy, yeah. Yeah. The cool mini. I think it'd be fun because, yeah, it is a good mix of both. You get creepy and a little pin up, but not super lewd. Bees is hoping to make it through another week. I feel that. I'm trying to not go into vacation mode early, so I feel that. I miss Whip Gallery, but don't miss Nikki's dread of trying to get through the Whip Gallery in any sort of timely fashion. It was that, and then raids would come in, and they were confused, and yeah, I like the showcases for the challenges. This is, I feel like it's a good balance. It is a hand. It's a big hand. Yeah. Just scrolling for the rest of the mini here. Here's the back view, so you can see more of that hand. So here's the back of the hand. Very vain. I may message Buddy's partner and ask if she would let him display it or not. That may be a good way to go. And that's always so strange to me, because that's never a thought like I'd ever have. You're not allowed to put that up. It's such a weird concept to me. But I mean, if you think it would help, then yeah. That's just the one model slide. But then I pulled up the new Soulblight lady. If you guys want to take a look here real quick. The subcolon looks like a window title. Oh, I thought I was stuck in a window from an OS. No, we're good. Alright, so here is the new Games Workshop model we saw this morning. Is it New Lamia? Okay. The Fang of New Lamia. Meet Neferata's chief lieutenant. Royalty has returned in Dawnbringers, Book 4, The Mad King Rises. Latest installment in rip-snorting narrative. Currently overtaking Age of Sigmar, the Twin-Tail Crusade is somehow still making progress across the realms. Exhausted but unbroken, both prongs redoubling their efforts even as they recover from hard-fought battles. In Giran, the expedition has reached a treacherous mountain range known as the Neck, deep within the territory of New Summer Court. As if delusional ghouls weren't bad enough, Usharan's cannibal court is currently playing host to a delegation of haughty vampiric diplomats under the watchful gaze of Sekar, Fang of New Lamia. I think she's pretty cool. Shaggyfoot, welcome in. How are you? Hey, just say welcome in. Was confused till I saw this was fantasy. I was lost. Yeah, this is a new model they previewed today, so we're just taking a quick break to look at it here on the website. I'll throw it in chat in case anyone wants to read along. We're just taking a quick break to look at her. Because she's cool. I love this snake. Has a very tall hat. Every vampire of Neferata's court is a consummate schemer, their internal unlife devoted to spreading the Mortarg's venomous influence. But Sekar's talent for intrigue outstrips even that of her rivals. As chief diplomat of the Queen of Blood, she bends friends and foes alike to Neferata's will with powerful hypnotism, spell-laden speech, and subtle subliminal gestures. Pretty cool. Where is the rest of her... What? On her? She's fully covered. Sekar and her attendants have wormed their way into Usharan's court, banking on his respect for nobility, chivalry, and blood ties between Mortargs. From here, they siphon the Summer King's infected blood, sending shipments of fine wines out to the Sigmarite cities across the Mortal Realms. Sekar has kept these wheels turning with syrupy speech and careful diversions. The arrival of the Twin-Tail Crusade now threatens to throw her meticulous schemes off balance. Close-up of Snick. I like that they did the top down, too, so you can see how it fits on the base. I really like this. Yeah. Has a pet snake like Voldemort a little bit, yeah. Like all vampires, Sekar is swift, deadly, and commands deathly magic with ease, skills that are supplemented by her terrifying serpentine familiar. Oberth was once a mighty god serpent, known amongst the underworlds as the Time Swallower. That sounds pretty sick. Sekar infiltrated and slowly undermined his priesthood till Nagash could destroy his scaled rival. Alright, so we've got Serpentine Agility. Attacks the target of this unit only score a hit on an unmodified roll of 5 or 6, which is the one Hoot and Scott both mentioned earlier. And then Time Swallower's Maw. Let's see. Once per battle at the start of the combat phase, you say that you'll use the Time Swallower's Maw. You do so, roll 2d6. Each enemy unit within 6 of this unit whose move characteristic is lower than the roll suffers a number of mortal wounds equal to the difference between its move characteristic and the roll. Okay. This unit uses this ability does not benefit from the Serpentine Agility ability for the rest of the battle. Okay. And then the first place that she will be available is in the Fangs of the Blood Queen box. Contains her, 3 Fellbats, and 10 Direwolves. Let's see. Rules for the Fang of New Lamia will be available as a free download on Warhammer Community. You'll find her in Dawnbringers. Pretty cool mini, I think. Pretty cool. Dish out good mortals to some low movements like dwarves. Good thing there's massive, the base is massive, so she can be within 6, yeah. I like this shot. I wish they did that with more things. Just to see how they, like, fit on the base. She's very cool. I'm sure Scott will end up with her. Hip windows? That's right. No, she's cool. I like it. Alright, let's hop over to... Back to lizards. For anyone who came in during the article, this is what we're actually working on today. I have my Kroxigors. These are the war spawned. And we're painting them like Feraligatr, the Pokemon. Because fun. Because I have a nerdy army, so we're gonna rock it. Oh, I need to look up his little claws, though. See what color they need to be. If we're going kind of Rackhearth flesh, or if we're going gray. What basing are you using on lizards? It'll be the same as the others we've done. So it'll be just the, like, jungle floor. Which actually, thank you for that segue. I will be doing, because I've gotten a lot of questions on the basing on Instagram. I'm going to do a tutorial for that when we get back from holidays, too. So if you like that, tutorial coming. It's super duper easy, because I hate basing. But I will do that when I get back. But yeah, they're all on the jungle floor. Painting more sexy lizards, that's right. That's right. They've been so much fun. This whole army is just fun. Like, every time I get burnt out on, like, the Space Marines and stuff, I can come paint some lizards for a bit, and it helps. It helps. Just doing a quick little dry brush on the tape. Basing is the best part? Absolutely not. Nope. Painting. Painting is the best part. Just, they're not considered done until you have a base, so it's the only reason I do it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. His revitals are covering joints, being free to move, so she's more armor-esque. Yeah, no boob window this time. I think they did a nice job on her. The less boob window, the better. Basing is the chorest of the chore parts. Yeah. Yeah. I hate basing. So if you too hate basing, I will have a basing tutorial up when we get back. Your team base too? I feel like there's a couple different, right? There's team build, who love to build. I'm not part of that. There's team paint, and then there's team base. What team is everyone in? What's your favorite part? I will be captain of team paint. Building is just so I can paint. Basing is just so I can call it done. That's it. No joy. No joy in those things. Just so I can call it done. Team terrain? I feel like terrain would be in basing. Because there's Team Kit Bash too, which I think would be in building. I'm in none of those teams. There's also Team Gaming, which is Team Gaming, Team Collecting. Collecting is its own little hobby. I think I'm also a proud member of Team Collecting. Very, very good at that part. That part sparks joy. Much like in real life, I belong to all the teams. We'll love to see it. Team-based claims, team turn. Yeah, I think those are similar skills. I put them in the same little bucket of stuff. Pan team, there you go. Building and painting. Haven't done any basing yet. I'm trying to get cacti miniatures to go with my desert theme. Went to the beach, got a bucket full of sand there. There you go. I do sand for a couple of my armies. Makes it very easy and quite cheap, which I like. Yeah, it's fun to see where everyone ends up, what they enjoy doing. The cool part of this hobby is there's so many different things. Because even outside of hobby, you've also got team novel, you've got team video game, you've got team lore. Lots of different things for Warhammer. Makes it fun. Alright, sorry. Mixing up some more of our highlight here. Only the hobby teaches you need to paint on real stones to make them look more real. Yep. Yep. It is a skill to make real things look more real. Ooh, come back here. Okay. I'll do a little bit more highlighting. We're not going all out on these guys, so I'm just gonna spot highlighting where I think it needs it. Get his little feet and move on to the last guy. Vampire mini revealed. Nikki starts talking about teams. A coincidence? Well, I'm Team Jacob, so sorry. I'm Team Jacob, so if that's your thing, though, absolutely, do it up. That even play. Going back here for a second. These sound alerts are making me crazy because I didn't hear it that time. I'm about to just nuke them all and be done with it. All right. Hey, little lizard toes. Little pedicure. I need to figure out what these little spikes on the side of his tail are going to be too. That needs to be claw colored, or if we do more of a red. I don't like the red. I'm Team Bella's dad, horrified as he watches his daughter date, marry, and have a child with a man who's 100+ years old, and she's in high school. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That is the correct team. There's a lot of oof. There's a lot of oof in those books. Yeah, whole lot of oof. Oh, I'm sorry, disgruntled orc. How are you today? Welcome on in. I missed some chat there. Can I be team spending time with others while y'all paint, build, talk? I like that one. I like that one. You can absolutely be that team. That's a solid one. Team hangout. What's Uncanny? Uncanny Valley is... Explain it. I always think of it like with faces and things, where like it's designed to look real, but something is off. So like if you're painting a stone and it doesn't look real enough. Yeah, they're not real, but they look close, but there's something not quite right. I think it's usually you see it when like people are talking about faces and things. Yeah, or something's not quite right, but it's close. But it's close enough but off to be unnerving is kind of the big thing. Everyone's invited to team hangout. I bring cookies. I will also bring snacks. I'm team snack. Speaking of, I don't know if Wasted Mind's here, but we're gonna do a Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Team snack. Snack? We've resummoned Wasted Mind. Do we want a Kit Kat today? Team snack. Team snack. Team hang out and watch. No, it's Team Krillin. Yeah, Team Sideline. The best cheerleaders, though. Oh, you have a maple? Let me see what I've got. I know I have that, like, caramel pudding that sounded good. I gotta dig that out. Yeah. You have this one. I'm gonna do this one today. What I should do is save the wrappers so I can try and read these later when I know more of the, I know, like, bits and pieces of it, but I don't know the full thing yet. Living Frost is asking, did everyone get their Christmas shopping done? Chat, you all good? We're all set now. Thank goodness. We had one that was delayed by Amazon, but it's finally here. Alright. So, caramel pudding. Ooh, that is very caramel. Lady, go away. You also got the Koo. Yeah, I know Koo. That's, she. And I should know this one, but I don't remember it. The owl can give me a hard time later. That's pretty good. It's very caramel. Mm. Since I haven't even started. I only have one person to buy for anyways. There you go. We did a lot of ours online, and we just waited for it to show up. It was the best. And save some gift cards for my nieces on the list still. I only have gift cards left for people to get. Nice. Makes it easy. Oh, it smells like peanut butter and you hate peanut butter? Why does maple smell like peanut butter? This one's pretty good. Not as good as the matcha. Pretty good. Uncanny Valley's one. Kit Kat orange tastes like bleach. The way you've capitalized it, I think of the anime instead of the... I know why you have capitalized it, but made me think of the anime. Alright, let's get more of this blue. Have to drool. There we go. Yeah, a small green plant tasting like dawn. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Playing Vampires is Blood Bowl 2. Skaven killed a thrall. A fuzzy jerk spilled my juice box. I need to go back and try more Blood Bowl 2 now that I have played, like, a tiny bit. The first time I played, I didn't even know if I was doing anything correctly. Like, I was just completely confused. I need to go back and try it again. At some point. I have a lot of games I want to play, so we shall see. At some point. I probably should. And then I know, is 3 still not doing well? I don't know if there's, like, plans to get it where it needs to be. No, you're good, Termican. Exactly. No. I know why, but it just made me laugh because I thought of the anime. Very mild flavor, but not peanut butter flavor. That's good. But 100% the smell. That's really interesting. I wouldn't think maple would smell like peanut butter. Is that a milk chocolate one? Or a lot of them seem to be the white chocolate. Which makes sense. It's easy to mix that flavor into a white chocolate instead of the... Instead of having to mix it with the milk chocolate. Oh, it is white chocolate. Okay. I would have thought maple could maybe make it, but... I guess not. Ugh. Well, there we go. I've got only a few more flavors. That's what we have left. I know I've got that ice cream. I've got ice cream left. I've got melon, which I'm still scared of. I have white. I have whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, I could try the... I think if you pull up Google on your phone, it'll translate. Maybe I'll try that. I've done the coffee. I've done... Yeah, that's all I got left. The others are duplicates that I've already tried. Oh, and then the green thing. Which we found out was probably green tea. So that's what I've got left. I kind of want to see if the Google thing works. Hold on. I don't know if I need anything special. Probably a different app, but maybe I'll try that. You have some chocolate in the fridge. I will get some, Come join us. Living process. Finish wrapping all the presents. Now I have my desk back. Now to pull out the Seraphon, work on some Saurus. Very nice. Let's go. Thanks for coming to Lizard with me. I finished up my first batch of little Saurus. Last night, actually. I got their magnets on and threw them into my game bag. The Kit Kat green tea is my favorite. I had the matcha latte one, and that was delicious. So if those are the green tea, I'm very excited. How are you today? I think that one, the peach one, was surprisingly good. I was not expecting to like that as much. Yeah, the matcha's been my favorite. Today I had caramel pudding. It was good, but not like the matcha. Good, but not crazy. Yeah, it looked like I had 5 different ones left. So we'll save those for another stream. It's been fun going through them together. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Wasted Mind, for picking them up for me. Reaper, hello! Merry almost Christmas, friends. I have vacation coming up at the end of the week, so of course time is going to move at a third speed. I am trying so hard, Reaper, to not slip into vacation mode here early. It's dangerous. How are you today? I'm so ready. Ready to be lazy. We just eat them and guess what it should be, then translate what it really is. That could be kind of fun. Actually, yeah. I feel like I will. I won't look them up until we look at them. But I will make sure I have the right app to do that. I'll save it, though, for funsies. Does anyone have anything coming up this week we're excited for? I know a lot of us starting Friday is holiday. Anything else we're working on doing today? Or this week, sorry. I'm going to try and get the, before I kind of wrap up for the week, get more of the Chaos Knights together here. I'd like to get at least the next one with, like, the base colors. It's kind of my goal. So that when we get back, we can dive right into detail work. I wouldn't want to start details before taking off for the week, though. I think priming the next one, and then Imperial Fists need their primer. And then I'm good packing up for the week. It's so much airbrushing. You're gonna, yep, you can join me. Team Airbrush. How are you feeling about Challenge Race of Mine? Feel good for Wraith Knight? I took my vacation this week, so time's gonna move quicker. That should balance out your third speed. There you go. Just splitting up time at this point. Together, we will get through vacation time. Nothing planned, just chilling on vacation. That sounds perfect. I'm just excited for the heat death of the universe. Yay! I might have to get the airbrush out just to dust off the layers of dust off the monolith. I mean, it'd be a good way to start. Yeah. My son saw an airbrush at the hobby store and said, "Dad, we should get this." They right, though. They right, though. I'm going through a lot of this blue. It's the first time in like 10 years I have vacation. Oh, on Christmas. I don't know what colleagues with children have those days. I'm glad you get it. Because you absolutely deserve it too. I don't think the right thing will be too hard to do, to be honest. Airbrush makes the process so much easier. Yeah. Not sure how much edge highlighting I'm going to do. That's fair. I remember with mine, it was mostly airbrushing. It was the airbrushing and then kind of the stuff up near like the head. And yeah, it's really not bad. Look at yours, all the nodules highlight at the base, which looks nice, but I'd 1000% bork that up. Just so much of it is like how much you want to do too. For me, I think like because there's not a whole lot else to do to it, I don't mind putting the time to highlight them, but like they don't need to be. No. At least we don't paint them all as gems, wasted mine. Those people are crazy. The people that decide every little nodule needs to be a gem. I mean, more power to them, but I don't get it. Let's see, I get a 3-day weekend, Monday off. I want to paint miniatures every day this week is my goal. Let's see. Alright, we'll see how it works out. Let's go. You got this. I'll go back to the advice we were talking about earlier. Make the time for it. That's, I think, one of the bigger things I learned this year. And so I'm gonna get a squad of Corsair, Void Reaver, and Void Scarred next week for my Eldar Force. Yes. Yes. Everything's a gem. Scales, gems. Weapon, gem. Basing, gem. Everything's a drum? Everything's a drum. Yeah, they go all out on those gems. I don't get it. Do Kroxigors have gems? This guy has, like, a chest piece. Pretty fancy. We get to work on that here in a little bit. I think that's the closest they get is a fancy chest piece. Gems in the gems? Gemception? Some people paint them that way, yeah. It's a lot. Can't wait to see Scott's Gem Force Eldari army, yes. Magical. Magical. You can be friends with the Sparkle Vampires, yeah, from Team Twilight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, I'm trying to think if I have anything else going on. No. No, I do not. I'm very boring here in the lead up to holiday. My tattoo is itchy, that's about it. It's healing well though, so I'm glad. But it's getting pretty itchy. And then Sadie just keeps us busy, as you can hear. There's people across the street, get over it. Yep. He has to let you know. Over and over. But there are, in fact, people across the street. Even though we can hear them ourselves. He's very dedicated that way. Yep. Very, very dedicated. I will, in fact, not get over it. Sadie just ruling the roost out of spite at this point. I need to finish. I'm watching One Piece. I'm about to finish one of the larger arcs, so I need to do that today. I had to switch from One Piece back to the actual anime. Because I guess they haven't finished those episodes just yet. They seem to hop around quite a bit. So we're back on Crunchyroll for a little bit. I think I've got a couple episodes left. And then on to the next one. Anyone else watching anything good? Sadie protects you too? She does. She does. We must protect this house. My dog under the bed in my room barks at the door when they can't see anything. Very, very proactive protector, I see. It's always funny when they're barking and like hiding from whatever it is doing. They're so tough. They have to bark under the bed. Ferocious. Yep. Watching season 6 of The Crown. It's been really good. It's the final season. I have heard of it. I've not actually watched it myself. I don't think I realized there are that many seasons of it. What is stuff I have implies I have time to watch anything. Put it on your new kitchen TV. I feel that though. I understand. Hey Butterberry, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on Kroxigors, but with a Pokemon flair. So these are Feraligatr Kroxigors. Welcome on in. They are joining my nerdy Seraphon army that also has a Charizard, a Venusaur, Anjanath from Monster Hunter, Hypnotoad, and some Chocobos that I need to finish. Welcome on in. My cat stares at the wall despite nothing being there. Sometimes I think he's a ghost detector. I have heard that about cats. Yeah. It's really spooky, really. It's kind of unsettling. I'm watching Dread a lot because Carl Urban killed it. Oh, it streams or YouTube on the kitchen TV. Gotcha. Freerin, JJK, Shangri-La, Code Geass. It's my current. Very nice. We're on Code JJK. Spy Family. I'm on One Piece. Scotch watching for Freerin. I think that's it for now. Oh goodness. Ryan, thank you so much for the bits and for the bonus bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so in case anyone has not seen the banners and stuff, Twitch is doing the end of year bonus round, which has some different discounts. So I think at one point there's gifted subs will get a discount. They're doing more bits right now. So if you want to check that out, supporting some of your streamers here for the holiday, make sure you check out the banner for all the details. Riot, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for bits. Hey, Sector X, welcome in. How are you? Thank you. We are going with a fun color scheme today. What you up to? Anything you're working on? When's the Typhlosion miniature? It's a good shout. Good shout. We are going to do another batch of Kroxigors. I was trying to decide. I think we're doing with, was it Krokorok? Was the other one? I can't remember now. I get two of them confused. The JJK for the animators, or I need to look up how many dubs episodes are of Spy Family. Might be time to start watching that. Grumpy Insight, welcome back in. How are ya? I was doing a whole week. End of your workload. Was working on some rubrics, keeping you busy, I'm sure, with all that that gold trim. They're a fair amount of work. How are they coming along? The animators, yeah. It's pretty messed up how the poor mappa animators are being treated. I don't think I've seen an update here in a little bit. I think I get that figured out. It's pretty messed up. I think I kind of struggle with saying like, oh, I'm really enjoying JJK, because like I know how bad it's been. It's just like the work they're doing is amazing, but man, can they go see their families, please? Like, please. Typhlosion salamander guy. Let me look him up and see if like he would fit some of the other stuff we're working on. Typhlosion. I think the hard part, what I'm running into with a lot of these Pokemon, is they're all very similar color schemes. Like he's also got like the white belly. It's a darker teal, but he's got teal. You know what we could do is I got the new salamander. I don't know if that would translate super well. But I do have the new salamander kit. We're doing Warspawn for both sets of Kroxigors. I think I'm going to do the regular for the other set, just so I have one of each. I'm hesitating just because I think the Warspawn are better. So I don't know if having 6 of them would be pretty nice. But also I usually just play with Scott and friends, so it doesn't have to be WYSIWYG. So I don't know, I can't decide. A spy family, hey Tank Fintry, welcome in. If they don't end up as a happy family, I will riot. It's been so good. They're all so cute. How are you? It is very good, yeah. You guys so good. The animations are amazing. My god, let them go home. I can wait. Yeah, no, big agree. And I know part of it's like contracts, but they also accepted way too many projects on top of each other, which is the bigger problem. I don't know how that resolves itself without just working through it. But yeah, please go home and see your family. Please rest. We can wait. Hey Goblin says, I'm assembling an Iron Strider, just hoping to put the legs together correctly. The white belly wraps up so nice. I love it. It's a good move. It does look nice, but when we're looking for other Pokemon to kind of incorporate into the army, a lot of them already have the white belly. And kind of similar colors. I'm struggling a little bit. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, I needed to look up his claws while I was on the phone. We'll do that in a second. I need to put the Starseer and Troglodon with the Warspawn Kroxigors. There's the +1, or sorry, -1 to range attacks. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to do, is put more time into building another list. We have played a game, but it was basically just kind of, I threw in what I wanted to check out. So I didn't really get... I didn't have something optimal. So I need to build another list here. Play with more of the lizards. Are you a feather or you just rope? I can't. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's feather. Looking forward to plastic striking scorpions. Been waiting since 1992. Who else is gonna pick up the new kill team? Anyone else interested? I will probably wait for the scorpions to be separate. I can't afford them right at the moment. Run to meeting. Sounds good, Jesse. We'll be here. You don't have time to buy the box just for the scorpions. They will be available separately, so if you can wait. It might be a little bit of a wait, but what are the faction loot kill team? It is the Eldar Striking Scorpions, And then Space Marines, the scouts. So they are in a box together with terrain and rulebook and all of that. And then they have been doing the kill teams separately. So that's what I'm going to wait for. It's the separate box. Work done. Time for Graveguard. Let's go, Sly. 20 more. Add them to the pile. The done pile. Do separate purchases, yeah. Marine Scouts, Aspect Warriors comes with 10 Scorpions. Team can be, the team can use Dire Avengers and Howling Banshees. Oh, for the actual kill team. Oops. Messy. I rubbed it back off. There you go. Plenty of people wanting scouts immediately. You probably selling the Scorpions for 40 each on secondary market. That's a good shout too, if there's just one side you're looking at. That's a good shout. But yeah, I'll probably pick mine up separate. Between holidays and everything, taxes coming up. I'll probably wait till I can more comfortably pick them up and then we'll work on them. I'm gonna go ahead and base coat the feathers over here too. Hey, Bogo the Barber, welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you today? We are working on... These are Kroxigor Warspawned for my Seraphon army. And we are painting them like Feraligatr the Pokemon for funsies. Well, glad to hear it. Anything you're working on? Any projects? Welcome, welcome. I think I'm excited. My cousin get a Soul Blight Gravelord's Vanguard box. Since I get to paint them, it'll be a break from Seraphon. It's nice getting to work on something a little different. The Soul Blight stuff has some really cool stuff too. The unit back in boxes of 10. GW. Depends on what it is, yeah. Alright. Lots of feathers. I don't think I realized how many feathers he's got. We are base coating them white because we're going to do a yellow over them. Keeps them nice and bright. We'll have to come back to these a little bit later. Once this is all dry. Alright, and then we need to look up, yeah, what color his little claws are, because I don't actually know for alligator. So let's see. Okay, what am I doing? Sorry, I got a text. Okay, for alligator. What color are your little claws? They are white. Okay, we can do that. Let's get... I'm looking for a Celestial Gray. Came out very nice? Yeah, I think we're getting there. It's so silly. I love doing those silly color schemes. Chat, look at my Pokemon. Makes me happy. Okay. We're going Celestial Gray. Let's see what they did for the tables. Looks like they may have just done the regular... Yeah, they just did the regular scale color. Okay. So we could do just the regular, or we could do the red, I'm guessing. Maybe scale colors for the best. We'll just leave the red as the little accent. I'm the real Pokemaster, that's right. Coming to fight my Seraphon is really just coming into my gym. Into my Poke Gym. I'm Sai, welcome in. Or welcome back in, I should say. A few weeks back, you showed off some Kingdom Death minis. I went down the rabbit hole after that. I dropped 800 on the big starter set today. So excited to get into it. Congrats! That's so exciting. That is the power of Kingdom Death. That was gonna say, is that the expansion one? Because I think someone in chat did the same. Oh, okay, Core and Gambler's Chest, maybe? Hey, Patty Riot, welcome in. Thank you. I started a Seraphon army this year, and they have been so much fun. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? I'm trying to remember, was it Atnus I was working on, Sai? If it was Atnus, here's where he's at. So here is our creepy Santa we're working on. I'm gonna do one more pass at skin tones and a little bit more on the non-metallic, and then I'm gonna call him good. But that's may have been what I was working on. I don't quite remember. He's almost there. Trying to get him done before we take off for Christmas break. I sold a Kingdom Death pack. I know. Where's my referral? Oops. Oops. No, I'm glad. I'm always happy to help people find Kingdom Death. That's what I was trying to say. It's very fun to work on. The game is very fun. I enjoy working on it. Terry, welcome in. How are you? I want to go back to bed. Uh-oh. I think I have the crud. I'm sorry. I hope that the crud leaves you alone here soon. Other than the crud, how we doing? I feel like this is the time. A lot of people seem to be getting sick. Make sure you take care of yourselves, chat. Lots of fluid, lots of rest. Take care of yourself. How long been a hobbyist of Warhammer? I started with Warhammer back for 6th edition with 40k. So I started with Space Wolves, which I actually just finished a Gladiator Valiant for. I've got Space Wolves, I've got Tyranids, Eldar, and now Emperor's Children. And then for Sigmar, I've got Skaven, Slanesh, and now Seraphon. So I've got several armies, and then I do commission work here. So I full-time, freelance, miniature painter, and streamer. So a little bit of everything here on the channel. But yeah, a lot of Warhammer, a lot of Kingdom Death. I also really love Malifaux, and I'm trying to bring that on more. It doesn't have quite the reach as the others, so I have to kind of balance that out. But yeah, welcome in. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I did some word bears for a Secret Santa at my local game shop. It was so satisfying seeing the reaction to the minis I made. It's the best! Hermito, welcome in. Oh, I bought Kingdom Death. My friends don't want to play it with me. I'm in that same boat. It's tough because it's a campaign game. So it's a lot of setup and things. I'm sorry. I understand this pain. Have you considered doing the solo play option? I have considered it, but I don't have a place to, like, leave it up. Which is I feel like that's my biggest problem. So if I could just leave it up somewhere and I can come back to it, I would be more likely to try it. Let's see, Bogus says, I just recently got into, okay, 3D printing and painting, very nice. What are some of the projects we're printing then? What type of thing do you like to work on? Okay, so still working on the new models. I need to prime them. He started 2018 with Warhammer. Terry says, I'm old. I started in 3rd edition during the Eye of Terror campaign. That's always fun when I ask chat. Chat, when did you get into either Warhammer or miniatures? Or I guess tabletop gaming. When did you get in? The range is really fun to see every time. When did you hop in, chat? I'll say I'm a baby compared to some of the people in chat. My whole family, oh, it's Corona right now. Good thing I'm only in my cave here. I'm so sorry. I hope they feel better. I plan on harassing the players in my D&D groups that I DM to join me for Kingdom Death when it arrives. Nice. I kind of need to try the same. I think after we finish our Strahd campaign, I'm going to try and bully them into at least a session with me. There's talk of potential Kingdom Death game the other night. Blood Bowl. I'm jealous. That would be so much fun. There's like the online. So there's Tabletop Sim, and then they have their own official one to play online, but then I don't get to use my miniatures, and that makes me a little sad. My I would play was like a little enthusiastic. Let's see, I'm currently doing character bus. I have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character, Spider-Man, gonna be painting Venom next, and then Kratos from God of War. That's badass. I love that. Very cool. I love with the 3D printing how many of like the fan sculpts are out there that you can paint now. It's really cool to like mix it up. I consider it as I've sat in the shower lying to myself saying I will, but I never do it. Are you me? I think I just found my twinsy. Twitch chat. My twinsy. No, I completely feel that. It's a very involved game. So either getting the group or yeah, finding the time to set it up yourself. It is a lot of work to get started. I don't wanna take away from that. Slice is the first time the original Rogue Trader. Wasted mine also in 3rd. Greenleaf in 3rd. Didn't play again until the end of 8th. Actually, I think it was 4th ed. We're playing a pirated copy of the 3rd ed rulebook we printed, put in a binder. The bulk of play was in 5th. King Pixelic, welcome in. Back in my day, we had Battletech, and we liked it. How are you today? Let's break the wall. I started in 2003. How small were you? I was in high school. Yeah. The same size. Same size. Let's see, I started tabletop games 21 years ago, back then with Demon World. The company is no more. Shipping and taxes do get you. Sometimes they do. They do. I believe my first Warhammer was 6th edition fantasy in like 2000. I didn't pick it back up until I got the Dominion box set for Age of Sigmar. Yeah, we were 40k first, and then our local group was playing fantasy, so it was before End Times blew everything up. So I started with High Elves and Skaven for fantasy. And then everything blew up. We tried Kings of War for a little bit. And then Sigmar kind of settled back down. We came back to Sigmar. We've also checked out Middle-earth strategy battle game. Has been fun. I like Malifaux, but I need to play it more. We tried Infinity. We didn't care for Infinity. We tried War Machine. Not a fan of War Machine. What else have we played? I think that's everything bigger. Keep reading you and I are about the same age. I was a sophomore in high school, I think, because I joined the Army in 06. But yeah, it's always fun to see the range when I ask. When I ask chat, when did you hop in? We're just painting claws. So many youngins, but I'm so old. Scott was before. I'm trying to remember. We figured out what box it was for Scott. Now I can't remember. It's like a 4th ed box, I think. That's when he started painting. He didn't play, but he was painting minis. And then he got me into it. When we were way back when we were first dating. Same, graduated high school in 2006. Seems like it was very much people in their 30s hobby. Yep. We have adult money now, and we get to spend it on our plastic toys. At least that's what it is for me. Yep. Why is your nail in the weirdest spot? There. Goodness. Kingdom Death's becoming more than I planned on spending, but heck, I think you'll really like it. I had a little bit of that with Christmas, but yeah, when you think they'll like it. Did you decide to go with that one, Josie? Did we hear back from partner? If I missed that, I'm sorry. How did he broach that subject? Do you want to do a little plastic? He had the dwarves were just sitting on his desk when I came over for a date, and I was just like, "What is that?" And he's like, "Oh, I just paint these little guys." I'm like, "That looks fun. Teach me." And then I got a little minotaur from the game store, and I've been hooked ever since. I need to finish my protein shake. About the world eaters, I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint them all red. I think I'll do the trims in silver or steel instead of the gold brass and the original blue pauldrons. I like that. I like that you're kind of tying the, I like that you're tying in, like, the 30k with a little bit of the 40... I'm sorry. Other way around. Tying in 40k with a little bit of the 30k. That's a really fun way to do it. I'm gonna spend a ton of money on old Marines at the end of 7th. Not happy about it. I have a thumbs up from partner and quote, "It's one of the less disturbing Kingdom Death monsters. Go for it." You're right, Marathon, thank you. My wife is into animals as a dog groomer, so we don't judge each other's spending on hobbies. That's the way to go. You get to do your thing, they get to do their thing. Perfect. I'm just realizing now as we do the nails, we also need to do the teeth, because his teeth are very white in his character design. So we'll get that too as we go. You ever look at the Minotaur and think, "You're why I painted thousands of Space Marines"? You know I hadn't, but now, yeah. It's all his fault. It's all his fault. It's all that little Minotaur's fault. Slam, hello! Eller quickly scrolled Twitter between prep things. IGN 6 hours ago. Disney is reportedly planning a new version of the hit 90s sci-fi show The X-Files. Oh my gosh. Of course, right as we're in the middle of it. We need a new X-Files. What would you even do? How do you have... I was gonna say, no spooky Mulder? No for me, dog. Is that completely new people? I don't know that I like that. I need my weird little dude. I need my weird little dude. But yes, if you're back to alert, thank you, Slam, for letting me know. I hope prep is going well. You got this. I am cheering for you. Go, Slam, go. Go, Slam, go. Dr. Slam, incoming. Incoming. Here's Lion, welcome in. Happy Monday. How you doing today? We are working on more lizards. They're too fun, and I want to finish them. So we're gonna keep working on them here. What are you up to? For someone very new to the X-Files, I'm very distressed at the thought of redoing the X-Files. I've become quite attached now. Is it yet another revival season? Yeah, I don't know. Bro, so hello? Never new IP. Nope. Only existing fan bases to milk. Yep. Yep, this is the way. How are you? Welcome in. What are you up to today while we work on some beefy lizards? I don't think I realized how attached to the X-Files I'd gotten. F right off, says Reaper. You can capture the original magic, an era of instant internet and cameras on phones. We watched, 3 or 4 more episodes last night? We learned a new, is it insult? I guess. There was a younger and older brother, and the older brother called the younger brother a butt crumb. And that's my main takeaway from X-Files last night. Butt crumb. I still find it hilarious. As I know. Stadium, sorry. Oh, but I did. Any reason all the Crocs are painted like Totodiles? Because that's our color scheme. Yeah. They're Feraligatr. I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry, now we're back. Hey, Hornorax, welcome in. Sorry, my dog was going nuts because I accidentally knocked over my drink. How are you? Howdy from Texas. I love paint, but I'm learning. If you have any questions at all, let us know. But yeah, welcome in. How you doing today? Let me catch up here. But yeah, these are Feraligatr. It's our color scheme because they're going with my nerdy Seraphon army. Made a tentative schedule for Adepticon. What you got in mind? You doing any of the tournaments and things? You're stuck watching... Oh, the Lucifer show. Has it up and down, span the specific director, but in general, it's hilarious. I know Scott really enjoyed it. I didn't end up watching it. Yeah, the only correct response to howdy is to immediately shoot someone. Yep. That's what we learned from the X-Files. Is Adepticon in Germany next year? It's always in Chicago. Yeah. I think there is another large convention in Germany, but I don't remember what it is called. Yeah, Adepticon's in Chicago. I think it's like Spiel something. Is in Germany. I believe it's more board game focused, but there is a large one in Germany. Essen Spiel, there we go. War Master, thank you so much. That's the one. That's a very large one from what I have seen. That show has so many pretty people. Another endorsement from Ravenlord. Yeah, no, Scott enjoyed it. I didn't end up watching it. As an owner of a corgi, I'm well versed in the Borks. I have a Sheltie. I think it's exclamation Sadie if you'd like to see her. But she do like to talk. Which is it's been an adjustment because our previous one, Simon, did not really bark. So trying to get used to her barking just constantly has been rough. It's been rough. There's little Sadie. Thank you, Proso. I think I have a con in Dallas around the same time. Maybe. It's end of March for Adepticon. I was trying to think what would be here, but it's right around like spring break and things too, so depending on what you got going on. Adepticon's a good time though. That is our kind of must go every year convention. Let's see, I'm doing 1.5 day of painting seminars. My favorite 40K friendly, aka the total chaos. Heck yes, let's go. That sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, I'm gonna get his little teeth that I forgot. I need to watch the final season, but I love the show a ton. It had a lot of surprisingly emotional bits too. Yeah, I've heard it's very good. Maybe after, I finish all these other gigantic shows I've signed myself up for. Between One Piece and X-Files, I'm gonna be busy for a while. I don't want to do this to myself. Maybe if I finish one of those, I can hop in. Right, there's Teef. Next Teef. You doggo, thank you. She is, she's a hoot. She's certainly something. So she is almost 2 now. When I got her, she was about 1.5 years. So still very much puppy stages. She's a lot. Cute though. I'm gonna make my Adepticon trip a bit shorter this year because I got overwhelmed last year. That's fair. I think, I guess a good reminder for anyone who needs it to make sure take time away from like exhibit floor. Rest from a tournament when you need to. A reminder for myself too, because the last day I was also very much struggling. It's a lot going on. Completely understand. I'm glad you're taking steps to kind of mitigate some of that. I think my holiday time will be finishing God of War, finishing Lucifer, catching up on Monarch on top of Hopping. I won't say what it was, but Slam told me about the new DLC for that, and it seems really neat. So that's part of why you're getting back to it. It does seem worth it. And obviously I'll ask chat for no spoilers, but it seemed pretty cool. He was filling me in a little bit. They have that smooth brain for a while. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite is when I ask her to get a specific toy. She just stares at me with her mouth open. She's like... Just like, you good? We processing? It's the cutest, dopiest little face. Best age for doggos. It's cute. It's cute. She's a handful. And then the stare. TFF is March 14th through 17th. The Depcon's going to be viable. Probably I'd be dealing with Concred. Have a rush a flight to Chicago. So it sounds like you'd have a week in between, but they're very close, yeah. Those are pretty close. What's not with people playing the DLC? Seems story spoilers being dropped left, right, and left. Okay, and finish off the story before I get spoiled. That's a good idea, yeah. That is why I tend to, when there's like the big games, sometimes I'll even take like stream or commission days off and just play through it just so I don't get spoiled. Because yeah, no one cares anymore. Spoilers. It's really frustrating. I will try to do what I can to play something early, or watch something early. I'm gonna go back to JJK for a second. I've never been in a fandom that wants to spoil things more than JJK. Jesus Christ. And, like, I was a pretty big Game of Thrones fan before, you know, Season 8 exploded. That fandom kept things pretty quiet. JJK, though, my god. Ridiculous. Well, it's been a journey. Finally making sense how my brain works and I can make better choices. I love that for you, Fierce Lion. As someone trying to do the same right now. I love that. Well done. It's so important. I'm glad that you're able to do that. I am trying to get better myself, so I understand. Oh, was it 20th through 24th? Okay, sorry. That was earlier than I was thinking. I was thinking it was, like, starting the 24th. I got some dates mixed up. Bonnie, the dog of my friend, can retrieve vodka from the freezer. The command is Bonnie, vodka. That's pretty cute. What is Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime and manga? I've decided after this arc I'm just going to read ahead because I'm going to get spoiled anyway. Ooh, I've got one more Berserk to read and then I'm going to start JJK. Just keep rolling. Dracolicious, welcome in. How are ya? This is why they pay you the big bucks. I would have been done with these 10 layers of decals ago. Welcome on in. Here is, yeah, you were here yesterday. Here's where they're at now. We were doing little, you know, pedicures for our lizards. We got some self-care here today. We've got necklace details. We got some more weapon stuff. And I gotta get their little faces started. Well, that's what we got. How are you? What you up to today? He kept things quiet because if they didn't read the novel, readers would wiggle out from under the floorboards and breathe heavily, bloated with the forbidden foresight. No, the book readers are very, very careful about spoilers. I remember that from, you know, back when the show was airing and things were new to a lot of people. Well, the book people are pretty quiet. Mostly because we wanted to watch the absolute shock and horror of some of the events. We were just waiting. But then, yeah, you get to JJK, it's like, Jesus, the second a manga panel is out, I'm already spoiled. It's the craziest thing. I'm still sad about how terrible the last few seasons of Game of Thrones was. Yup. Yup. So bad. So bad. CJM, welcome in. How are ya? We're working on some Kroxigors in Pokemon Scheme. So these are Feraligatr. The book readers didn't know what's gonna happen for the last few seasons, yeah. Now that's what we're stuck with. So we're never gonna get that book. You say that. Book people in EVE Online were renaming space stations with spoilers. Holy shit. No, I hadn't heard of that. Gosh. This is why we can't have nice things. Why we can't have nice things. Alright. Let's do a little bit more metallic on the weapons, the maces. Commissar Heck, thank you so much for that sub. Thank you, thank you. Let me get you a Christmas ornament. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the support. You still play EVE Online? Upright and breathe and let's go. I dig it. Let us fa-la-la. Fa-la-la with Commissar. And make sure I spell this right. 2 M's. Got it? 2 S's. And gotcha. Put you up on our Christmas tree here after stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. EVE Online is a special category of unhinged. I know very little about it other than there's a lot of spreadsheets. And like, I thought that was kind of memey until I saw Badger's actual spreadsheets. So that's about all I know of it. There says, okay, I feel like a potato. But I need to build Angron and get the models prime. Let's go. I send you some energies. Let's go get them primed. Spreadsheets and metagaming, yeah. That's about all I know. Earlier I mentioned that Scott has last race of the season tonight. Chat, if you want to chat. Make sure you're following Scott. But also go follow Trackalicious if you want to check out more of the racing. Trackalicious is who hosts those and puts the leagues and things together. So if you want to check out some sim racing here on Twitch, go check that out. Hey, Lightning Frog. Eve just had an official Excel spreadsheets add-on. Okay, so it's out. I remember seeing an article about that. It's all official now. Welcome in. How are you? Yep, I remember reading that. When did I see that? It's been a little bit. Kailami, let's go! Zoom, zoom! It sounds like it'll be a fun, like, end of season. So I'm excited to watch tonight. Want you zoom, zoom one last time. At least for this season. Maybe starts rubbing 2024. Then he'd be racing. Then he have zoom, zoom. Just the right amount of risk of death. Gotta get that balanced out, right? Just right. It's up there with Suzuka for me. When you nail it, it feels so good, but one mistake ruins like 3 to 4 corners. Well, we'll be there to cheer you on. I could also get a shout out for Trackalicious. I saw the one for Scott. I can get one for Trackalicious too. I finally have stopped singing Fergie every time I say Trackalicious. Finally. So delicious. Alright, what else have we got? Let's do the silver. I was gonna do. I got distracted. Oh, I have to wait 24 seconds. Soon, TM. Okay, soon. That's right. That's right. You know, if other people's wives watch the races, I watch the races. I got 2 screens. I watch him zoom zoom and play my video game. Play my video game. Oh, that's just. Oh, sorry. God, I gotta move this. Hold on. Don't set Sadie off again. This is his wife. Okay, I got you. We need to increase the cheering section, is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm on it. Get the other wifeys in the stands. No, you're good. Get the other wifeys in the stands. I want to be the guy that's always in the stands, like, waving that flag, like, ridiculously. That's what I want to be. He's always there. And I love him. Random man in stands. Nikki 2 Screen Sullivan. That's right. I'm so cool. So cool. Imagine that. Coming to your stream criticizing you while your husband's in here. I mean, I'm a jerk. I'm a big jerk. Well, you're good. I'm always here to increase the cheering section. And paint lizards. That's my job. Oh, the stupid yellow flag, I think, is sometimes a yellow track flag for caution. I mean, if I can also cause chaos, then yes, I switch to him. But no, I think there's one with just like a regular, maybe it's green? I don't know. He's always going nuts in the background, and that's who I want to be. I just catch him every now and then while you're zooming along. But I want to be him. Photobomb Scott stream with a handmade poster? It says zoom. Team Tot. Oh, a question. What we got? You can actually see Nikki in the background of Scott's stream hugging her Piccolo body pillow. I don't know where he is, and I'm getting sad about it. I know there's print time and stuff, but I don't have an update yet, and I'm a little sad about it. Also, I think I need to find another emote artist. I'm just sad all over the place this week here. I don't know where my man is. I don't know where my emotes are. I don't know where anything is. It's impressive. I'm in the corner of the room. There's nowhere to hide behind me. He doubts me. He doubts my abilities. As a non-racing viewer, what would you say we can do to capture a broader audience? It's a good question. I'm gonna think about it here. What would I do if I were trying to get more peeps? Because obviously the first thing I can think of is more tuned to racing people. So more social media is always the answer for increasing like stream and stuff. But you're gonna pull in more of your racing people, which is good, obviously, but not the question we're trying to address. I think... I don't know. I'm going to think about that. Letter feeder questions. I've been watching Scott. What do you like about the stream? I think a big part of it that I like about the Tracklicious stream is the community you've built, and I guess that was kind of what I was thinking for like the non-racing people, is the more that you can have the interactive to where, like, me personally, I can't talk shit about cars. I don't know anything about cars other than you guys are making them go fast. But, like, yeah, some of what I saw for, I think it's the, like, well, what did you guys call it? Where you have, like, the sim, like, the little avatars. Where you can kind of trash talk each other. There's the dice rolling. There's the, like, that kind of stuff. Where I don't necessarily need to talk about cars. I don't need to have that information. I feel like that is a little more approachable. And then maybe you learn along the way type of deal. One thing that's always good to have people move into a niche activities. Commentary. Yeah. What? Some sort of explanation. I'm gonna mute. She's so stupid. Some sort of explanation about why people are doing things. Why they're doing it's impressive, either executionally or strategically. Yeah, and Tracklicious does have the commentary, which is good. I think that's another way to be like learn the drivers, learn the tracks. So that's kind of cool for someone who maybe doesn't have that information. Yeah, this is coming from someone who's trying to get people into fighting games, which is supposed to be very hard to people to get into. There needs to be that thing that's like, okay, I want to learn more about this. That's what it was. Like, for me, getting into fighting games, it was like, okay, what can I kind of do from a small point to get involved? So having things where you don't necessarily need to have car knowledge or track knowledge. But, like, it's interesting enough that I want to learn more. Yeah, the commentary is very good. But yeah. Racer sonas. Racer beefs, that's right. Start some beef. Add some pothole mines like the Vegas track. But yeah. Thank you, Slam, for in chat for help too. I think having something where it's just like, yeah, I want to learn more about this. Maybe I don't have the knowledge right now, but you've done something to where it's interactive, or you've given that little hook that they can kind of roll with. So I can say I'm, I don't know, Slam guinea pig for fighting games. Like, I got really into it because I found a game or two games I'm really interested in. So like, that's enough for me to kind of latch on and try and do something with. Like, I wanna be good at these things. But it was, yeah, him having the knowledge, sharing knowledge, the commentators, being able to go to other streams and check that out. So I guess going along with Slam's example, that's how I kind of got more into it. And JPEG, welcome in. That is the question. Why am I buying more Warhammer more often? Because pretty models. How are you, JPEG? What you up to today? So I don't know if that helped. If you have any other questions, Tracklicious, let us know. Charting players' stories throughout a season can help bring people in. Yeah, doesn't have to be a beef or anything. If someone's an underdog has performed particularly well or something, doesn't have to be top person. Yeah. I think especially because it's all broken into seasons. You've got starting points, you got ending points. Definitely be back in work. Little segments about drivers would be interesting. I think the work you have around the community is really, really good and a good place to like leverage some of that. That makes sense. From an outsider looking in. Getting invested in the drivers in their little season. Could survive Monday. I'm glad, JPEG. Welcome in. I am trying to get my lizards together. Talking zooms for a little bit. You can run in with a folding chair and take out Scott for extra drama. I'll do it. We just turned it into Wrestle Racing. Wrestle Racing as it go. But yeah, that's, I guess, off the top of my head. And thank you again, chat, for helping. And then I guess for any content creation. Social media. For expanding. Get on TikTok, put those clips up. Instagram. Do the reels. No one likes that that's how you have to grow on Instagram, but run with it. And then you will hit racing people and potentially some not racing people. Racers could cut promos on each other before the race. That'd be great. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just the info, yeah. I'm happy to share what I have learned. Obviously, I'm in a very kind of weird niche as well with Warhammer. So happy to share what I've learned, but I'm sure there are other things that... I almost think checking out the fighting game community kind of in general is maybe a good way to start. If there's something they do that you like, see if you can adapt that to... or some of the esports stuff. You don't want to go too esports, but if there's some things you like. Clips of tense battles, crashes, clutch overtakes. Yeah, absolutely. But they say F1 is professional wrestling for millionaires? Kind of, yeah. I'll see you at Silverstone, brother. Socials is definitely the weakest link. I can say for me, that has helped the most. If you are only doing Twitch, you're only going to get Twitch people, and discoverability is bad. I've also grown my YouTube, which I think is helping a bit. So even just throwing like the VODs onto YouTube so that more people can find you. I think that's the easiest, quickest, right? Is if you just go to your VOD, upload it to YouTube, and kind of tweak it so that your title's nice, throw in a bunch of like searchable things into your description. But even that's a quick one before you like have to figure out TikTok and all that. Just throwing your VODs onto YouTube and spicing them up a little bit is a good way to start. That's for any content creator friend in here right now. That's a good place to start. Pure Science says, I have a lot of friends who don't know anything about baseball, so wouldn't want to watch it. Once we get together and explain what was going on, what I thought was the intention behind what a certain player did, they would get into it. I think people latch onto the thinking process in the head of athletes, drivers, get an idea of what pros and cons of each decision. Yeah, making it more personal, for sure. Your lifetime makes the races all there. That's kind of why I was thinking the YouTube. You don't have to do anything special. Just throw it on there. Throw it somewhere where you have more discoverability. You have people searching for racing sims, and they're gonna find you. That's I'll be honest, I've not done as much on YouTube as I should. I'm getting better, but even just throwing your VODs on there and throwing in like racing sim hashtags. You just do that at the end of stream, upload it up. Exalted, welcome in. How are you? Brosa, hello. Ken for Ribs YouTubes are being uploaded for Dracolicious. Okay. But yeah, it is time investment. Yeah. People, I'm sorry. Starting with YouTube Shorts is also a way. Cut down 15 hours footage, 1 minute clip. Book your therapist session. But like the things that people, I don't know, how many people are clipping for Tracklicious streams? Are people already clipping overtakes and things like that? Race ends. Like if the community's already doing a bit of that, that makes it easier. But if most of your community is racing instead of watching, then that makes it a little harder. I think people clip. If you see a good clip, throw it on the old Instagram, YouTube short. I don't think there's any like other easy wins I would suggest. Obviously, until like I don't want to say you have to spend this much time editing your stuff and putting it up, but I don't think of other like easy wins I would start with. YouTube, I think, is the biggest for me, and I'll throw my socials in case you want to see kind of what I do. You can make a short that you can post on TikTok and Instagram and potentially have on like YouTube. What did I just say? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube shorts. So you're hitting 3 at once. That's an easy way to go. Big lizard man, that's right, Exalted. What you up to? What you got today? These are, I went with Feraligatr. So we're doing some more Pokemon themes. A 1-year-old just woke up. Sounds good, Dracolicious. We'll see you later. But here's Syntho Drive is doing what it intended to. Bridge the gap to the non-drivers. Yeah, we'll see you later. I'm also going to think on it. We'll catch you later. Have a good day with the little one. Bye-bye for now. I painted my Carnosaur like a tiger. Orange and black with white underbelly. So I wonder if I should use blue or purple wash for the orange scales. Thinking. I think I would lean purple. What do you think, chat? Blue or purple? I think purple and orange is always a fun combo. Welcome at 12 p.m. This is the start of my 3-week vacation off work. Congrats, you made it. Congrats, congrats. I am trying to finish up a couple things so I can come join you. I am hoping to start mine Friday. Very excited. Yeah, boy, 3 weeks. Oh, JPEG ate too much nachos. I love that that's the only update we got from JPEG. I ate too much nachos. What did you have on the nachos, JPEG? We have to know. Purple and orange is nice, yeah. Time to replay all of the Yakuza series? Let's go, bro. So I'm waiting for I'm finally... Other than... I need to play the second Judgment game, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. Other than that, I'm finally caught up. And that's only because I want to play Cyberpunk first. Otherwise, I'd dive in. Package? Trying to think what it could be. Not sure. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's go. Don't tell me Gani. Oh, you thinking about it, Exalted? I'm just gonna dive on in. Sorry, I thought Broso was gonna do some of it. No, Exalted thinking of hopping back in. Three weeks of Baldur's Gate. That's true. If you have started Baldur's Gate, you may need all that time. You'll need some dedicated time at least. Maybe not the full 3 weeks, but you'll need some dedicated time. I asked chat. Chat, any other games are gonna be playing over the holiday break? What's everyone got lined up? With Cyberpunk, I somehow had the same problem I always with GTA. Take a break from the game, I just never come back to it. I think with those big games, that's easy to do, too. Especially when you have to come back and remember, what was I doing? What are the controls? That's always tough, those big games. And you don't want to restart it because you've already put so many hours into it. Blind Cow, hello! It is 39 degrees and raining, and the cart person called out for the 3rd day in a row. Guess who's 2 bad knees is in a full back cart guy. I'm so sorry. I hope it's not too bad here. It's good to see ya. Sorry you're now on backup duty. Seeing the Emperor on Baldur's Gate running Game of the Year is hilarious. Reminds me of people really out there still simping so hard for their game they refuse to acknowledge anything else. Yeah. You really thought Spider-Man was going to take that over Baldur's Gate or Zelda. Clearly that's the only game you played this year, so... It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. I always go back to Witcher 3. I can just dump hundreds of hours into it. Should go back to GTA 5. The story was a good time. I've never been a GTA person, but the new one looks like it's going to be pretty neat. I don't know. There's something... Maybe it's the characters. I don't know. I was almost like a little excited for this next one. They look neat. And I'm not usually a GTA fan. But it's not going to be on PC, so we'll see. Exactly. I forgot the story, so I don't want to start over because I already committed so much time. Yep. Nope. I completely understand that. I've had that with a couple games where I'm just like, you know what? It's going to cut my losses. I'm good for now. I saw a clip of a guy nat 20 punting a squirrel. Easy game of the year. I've seen a few of those, yeah. I mean, when you have the entire industry saying, like, this shouldn't be the new standard, when you've rocked some of these other devs, the way that they were coming out against Baldur's Gate, you know you've got a game of the year here. You're innovating, you've got a big, very good game. Yeah. Witcher 3 was mentioned. There goes Connie. Yep, we'll see him again. Couple weeks. Bye. Elden Ring DLC. That's what I want. Return to Vice City is exciting. You know what is gonna be on PC? Budokai Tenkaichi. Sparking Zero. That's right. I'm excited. Excited. Be fun. Excited to hop in. I have the last one on my little emulator. I've played a tiny amount. I'll probably play more before the next one. You know, when I'm tired of getting mixed up by fighters, I'll play the I'll play my little emulator. BG3 lets you throw kids at other kids. What else do you need? It really does have it all. Great. So good. Elden Ring DLC was rumored as Feb, which is an issue. That seems so early for such a big announcement. I know that there's the thing with, like, the controller. like tie-in, but that just seems so early for such a big thing. I don't know. Like, do you think it is? Please don't expect this to be the new standard. It's the funniest compliment a dev can give, right? It was nuts. Game is so good though. Played 3 on PS2, so much as the team my dad still remembers the menu theme. Adorable. Yeah, I got that working and that little Fusions game I was playing, but I was enjoying the Fusions game a lot, so I didn't end up playing a lot of 3. I need to go back. I voted Drench for Game of the Year on Steam. Project Zomboid for Labor of Love. Dredge is a fun little game. We had a raid earlier from Loopy. Was playing Dredge. I need to get back to it. I was enjoying what we played. I just... Unfortunately, that was still in, the summer sads were happening, so I need to go back. Now that we're back to video gaming. There's rumored there's another expansion in 2025, so I don't know. Verso just finished a 4th full run of Witcher 3. So good. You do the fabled celibate route? Think you could? I think so. What else is everyone kind of looking forward to? What games? Elden Ring DLC, I think, is my biggest. Whenever that comes out. That's when you guys will lose me. I'll be out of here. Finish the Stardew farm. Are you back into Stardew, Rosso? I know a few people have gone back. Pal World, yes. I occasionally remember the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake and get hyped. I couldn't do it. Karlak, the Red Demon Lady, is too much my type. She's so good. So good. Blackout says, man, I hoard hard when I play Witcher, even at special scenes. Amazing. I just bought Dave the Diver to try. Get me out of the Stardew loop. I've heard it's very good. I've got it on my, I saw it was on sale. Got it on my wish list. I'm gonna try and finish up some other games first. I'm gonna try and be good. Try. But I can't say shit because I picked up Dragon Quest because it was on sale. And I need to play one, so I grabbed it. It apparently goes down to that same price every time it is on sale, so it's like, it's not gonna get cheaper, I'm just gonna grab it. So I guess that and Cyberpunk will be my RPGs here for a bit. Oh, I've just been shouting at Company of Heroes 3. You guys do like to shout. Glad you're enjoying it. Cultured American, welcome in. How are you? Says finish games. What is that? What game are you playing right now then? Maybe not finishing. We can come back to that later. What game are you playing right now? A couple hours night. Tomorrow's pure crunch. It's almost time. We lose Slam for a little bit again. You got this, Slam. I believe. I believe. We're gonna crunch that thesis. It's true, if you listen to me do my supposed fun hobbies, you wouldn't think I like them very much. I want to believe. I believe. Believe in the Nikki who believes in you. You're gonna crush it. I believe. Finish a game? I know, Butts. I know you don't know what I mean by that. Just kidding. I'm glad you're enjoying what you picked up, Bud. I'm just giving you a hard time. Podcast says, I played Witcher 3 at the same time as a friend. We tried to make different choices. I intentionally tried to make a dumpster fire and got a way better ending than him. I feel like that's normally how it goes, yeah. If you go a little bit more full chaos, you get better options. Yeah. You play the safe route. There's only so many things they can do for you, right? Actually, it's paint for plate games. I keep choosing paint instead. I tend to go through, I'll go through a period where I only want to play video games. And then I will go through a period where I just want to paint. I kind of flip-flop between them. I just want to get Shipbreaker one day. Play through that. Seems like a sweet game. Just Space Scrapyard tearing down starships. It did seem, for those who like that type of game, which is not me, but for those who do like that type, it did seem like a good game for that. From what I was seeing. Just not my thing. Well, it's fun, but it goes on a little long. Scott says, I made myself sick in like 20 minutes of the game. I refunded it so quick. It's very satisfying trying to precision cut out highly reactive engine cores out of them exploding in your face. I would 100% explode every time. 100%. Just explosions. You know what game I still need to play? The Dead Space remaster, remake, whatever. That's what I still need to play. Okay, I need to get comfy again. Oh. Dream Engine's Nomad Cities. I don't think I know that one. There's another game I'm thinking of, but I don't think that's the one you're talking about. It was more like airships. Is that the one you're talking about? I tried playing Elite Dangerous. I actually bought my PC just to play it with friends. I couldn't get the hang of the controls. Might have to give that another go. I did play Vampire Survivors. Oh, the Among Us DLC this morning to get back to my 100%. That's how they keep becoming back, Exalted. They keep adding on to trophies. I think I want to move Vampire Survivors over to Steam. I know I keep, putting it off, but I need to just do that. Maybe if, I don't know if DLC stuff would be in the Steam sale. If it is, I'm just gonna move all my crud over and join you. I think I still had some to finish up in achievements, but then I can play the new stuff. And it's all in one spot. It's like a survival base building. Okay, so that's not what I was thinking. Where you can lift the core off your base once. I'm sorry, lift the core of your base off once the level gets too hard. Oh, okay. Sounds kind of neat. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. I don't remember that one. I just need... We're gonna have to start playing more video games with the new year, chat. I just need to play more video games. Just gonna force chat to play video games with me. Sadie's little growl killed me. He's so ferocious. Kills me. Just runs around in a huff. Monthly video game? I think we're gonna have to. I'm just gonna force chat to play video games with me. Now that we've got YouTube sorted, which has kind of been my goal here for a bit. Yeah. Now I get to figure out content-wise. Heard your talking smack. Now that we've got that sorted. Which I guess my hobby resolution should be. It's just more personal stuff, including video games. Never anime repaint. Want to do some more Kingdom Death. Some video games. Just gonna do it. Hey, Super WD, welcome in. How are you? We are working on, these are Kroxigors for my Seraphon army. We are painting them like a Pokemon. So these are Feraligatr, if you're familiar with the Gen 2 Pokemon. But getting them ready for my army. How are you? Welcome on in. We're talking video games as you come in. We were kind of talking about what was our game of the year and what we're looking forward to. But if you have any questions, let us know. Welcome in. We're cleaning gutters across the street. Ah, I guess the wavelength is just low enough to hear her. Or for her to hear, sorry. Just enough to annoy the Sadie butt. Of course it is. Super, do you have any projects you're working on? Or anyone else who may be coming in? Alright, there's that. I think I kind of want to just keep going on the golden. Just mark off that checkbox. Be done. Yeah, thank you, Slam. I did post some stuff on socials this morning. So on Instagram and Twitter, I threw our Agrodon lances up. And then on TikTok, I added my gladiators. If you guys want to see the gladiator, it's up on TikTok this morning. Zee, thank you so much for that sub. Let me get you a Christmas ornament to go on our subscriber tree. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Let's get... We haven't done a candy cane this morning. Let's do that. And the year mostly be Forbidden West for you. Just a beautiful game. Make sure we spell this right. And underscore. Here we go. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Get you up on the tree. Let's see, Exalted's asking, what are people's hobby plans for 2024? Starting a new army, adding to the existing one, maybe trying a new system. Mine is more personal projects. I want to, I guess, honestly, my big one would be finish the Seraphon. I want my Seraphon army together. And then just more personal stuff in general. What's everyone's hobby goal? The Seraphon, I've got another group of these. I have another group of these. And some of the flying ones. And my skinks to finish. I think that's it. I think that's it. So that's what I've got. Oh, and the big terrain piece. The big pyramid thing that they have. So that's what I've got lined up for myself. My hobby year will start around June, once uni is over. Since I like to have time schedule, start doing literally any hobby at all. Hey Hedgehog, welcome in. Org War Clans need to be shored up, let's go. Noob is trying to sculpt the foot, send help. You're working on toes and things, Noob? My son says, lie to myself about painting all the Imperial Knights I have sitting on my bottom shelf. You can do this. You can do this. Paid money for a commission. I booked out a week or so to cry about not going to A-Con. Next time, Slam. Next time. We're gonna get you over here. Maybe Texas into A-Con so we can get some barbecue. Whenever you are ready, we are ready. Just catching up here. Here's line going for finish an army. Yeah, just in time for Sigmar 4. Honestly, yes, Converioso, because then I can actually just hop in with my army and, like, honestly, yes. That is kind of the hope. It's kind of the hope. Had a weird itch to try. Oh, Lord of the Rings, the Middle-earth. The Middle-earth system is very good. It's a lot of fun. And you don't need nearly as many miniatures. The new Seraphon are quite cool. Like the models from the Seraphon. Yes, these Kroxigors are so much fun. I don't have them back here, but the Agrodon Lancers, I love that kit so much. I want like a million more of them. Well, welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on? I don't like the way you said toes and stuff. 2025, baby. Meat by the pound, baby. Let's go. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let us know when you're ready. We got plenty of chickens you can do science on. Yeah, come over and do your chicken science here. Alright, I'll probably have to blend some of this in, but for now let's just highlight. This is Pallid Witch Flesh over our Screaming Skull. But yeah, probably have to blend a little bit of this later. But for now, we just need highlights. It's almost the new year, JPEG. Yep. Guess I have to buy a new army again. What would you get, JPEG? What new army would you add on top of your new armies here? Not at first, so some year I'll make it to Adepticon, but next year is not that year. Whenever you're able to make it, would love to hang out. It's a fun time. That's a great lizard dude. Thank you so much. VBB, how are you today? We've got 3 of them, and they are painted like Feraligatr, the Pokemon. They are going with an army full of a whole bunch of nerdy references. So we've got, these will be joining, I have a Charizard Carnosaur, a Venusaur Bastiladon, which, oh, I moved him. I was going to show you. We're working on some Chocobos for my little hunters. We have Hypnotoad as my frog. But yeah, just a whole bunch of nerdy references in the army. Doing alright? Have any projects on the table? Glad you're doing well. Welcome on in. For anyone who may be new, hello, I'm Nikki. We usually paint a lot of Warhammer here, because I have 40k and Age of Sigmar armies, as well as commissions. I also really love Kingdom Death, which is creepy stuff like this. So we're finishing up Atnus, who's kind of a Krampus Santa Claus. So he's about finished. Yeah, that Warhammer. Occasionally I'll have some Malifaux or some like display type projects. But yeah, a lot of Warhammer. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I can try my best to answer. If I can't, we've got chat that can help us out, so let us know. Welcome on in. I love to meet everyone. This year my new Windows helped keep me company those days. I feel that. We are also just now paying off house. You guys remember we were doing house repairs this time last year. We're just now getting those paid off. Why we have also not been able to travel anywhere. Feels good to finally get them paid off. My goal this year is the typical paint more than I buy. I think I can stick to if I buy all the models for the end of the year, and 2, if GW doesn't release a whole bunch of Votan. I don't actually remember what the roadmap is. Are Votan on what they've shared so far? Do we know, chat? Because I think I'm safe for a while 40k wise. So I don't think... Obviously I've got my NIDs, but I don't think I get anything else for a while. Unless whatever that redacted is actually is Emperor's Children, in which case I am in a lot of danger. That would be my downfall for hobby goals, is if that's Emperor's Children. I actually held on to my greenskins, even after they got relegated to Sigmar Legends. Hoping I'll be able to use them in the old world sometime next year. I'm sorry they got legended. We have a few here in chat that have had that with 40k models in it. It stinks, not being able to take your stuff. My husband has kind of cut me off from buying new minis. I can get a few one-offs during the year. Right now I've run out of space in our garage to store any more boxes of minis. This means it's time to finish up what you get. That's kind of what I'm doing. Mostly because now miniatures are very expensive, and I basically saved my hobby money for, like, Kingdom Death or, like, limited release stuff. I've really not bought as much here. think Games Workshop is just not in my impulse buy cost range now, which is maybe for the best, but I can't just pick up a kit the way that I used to. I got myself a coffee. The crew wants to play Ready or Not. I'm already tired. Glad you got some more fuel so you can play. Alright, I'm gonna keep highlighting the green, their bellies. I've held off with new house stuff now. They haven't played, and I haven't played a game in a while. House stuff is hecka expensive. Yes. Yes, I was just using if you need to take some away. I just wrote them on the package. Okay. I know what you wanted. Yep. Hey, no, welcome in. I like the clearly on the metal. Thank you. I can't take credit, though. I am painting a Feraligatr, the Pokemon. And Notchback, welcome in. How are you today? So we've taken the Pokemon and we have translated over the color scheme. So I can't take credit, but he's turned out really fun. I like how it's come in together. How are you? What kind of paint am I using? I am actually using Games Workshop today. So for the most part, I use a lot of Games Workshop. And then I also use a lot of Vallejo model color. So if you've used Games Workshop, the Vallejo is very similar. Very similar consistency, thinning it's very similar. So I can definitely recommend. If you wanted to branch out a little bit, the Vallejo is kind of my other go-to. Welcome on in. You guys have any projects on the table? Yeah, no worries. I like the Vallejo, you get a little bit more paint for your money. So if you can swap it out for, like, for example, this black. So instead of getting, like, the Abaddon black or whatever the color is now, swapping it out for something like this so you get a little bit more paint is really nice. Or things like the Games Workshop whites tend to clump up. So if you can pick those up in another brand, it's an easy way to kind of add on to your paint collection if you want to. If you want to try something new. But yeah, this model is mostly Games Workshop. And a few Vallejo colors kind of mixed in. George, welcome in! Yes, I love that. That specifically. Monocolor black dries really nice and, like, matte. So it works really, really nicely. I love it. Hello, hello, cutie. How are you? Cute chat. Yeah. What you up today? We're working on lizards. Lizards. It's also so dark, yes. And it covers really nicely. Like, if nothing else, at least get that black. Even if you don't end up getting any other Vallejo, that black is worth it. My 9-year-old daughter really likes your glasses. Thank you. And your work. The colors are crispy. I like to do have bright colors. So for anyone who may be newer to my work, I'm going to throw my socials in if you guys want to check those out. I like a lot of contrast and I love playing with brighter colors. So they're fun. I'll save Atlas for when the 9-year-old's not watching. What else have I got over here? I've got some little Titanicus I need to finish. There's my little Warhounds. But yeah, if you want to check out more of the stuff I've been working on, my socials are there. Is he trying to decide if the spoons for modeling, or if I'm just going to hop into some Darktide? We Darktide in again. Both sound, I mean, you really can't go wrong. Both sound like good options. Do you have a group for Darktide? I think that makes a big difference too. Grouping up with just randos versus getting some hobby in. Have you tried them? I do, yep. So I don't have as many of the Monument, but I do have some here. I really love their yellow, and I really love their white paint. So if you do need a good white paints suggestion, I do recommend that. I'm trying to work in a few more of their colors. I just already have so many paints that I have not picked up a lot of, like, extra ones. But yes, Monument's also a very nice paint. I have quite a few of theirs. I've been using their jade green a lot with this army. So their the axes here, that's their jade. Very pretty. They've got a few colors that I think are Kind of their like signature colors, for lack of a better way to explain it. So I've got a few of those. And then, yeah, they're white, I would recommend. Makes it very easy to work with. Team Neon, exactly. When you create a bot that keys off Sadie's Borks on the mic, automatically puts Bork into the chat each time. It's kind of cute when you guys do it, I'm not gonna lie. She starts going off, and then I look up and chat's all Borks. Kind of cute. I just be constantly borking, right? Jade, yeah, it's such a pretty color. I have a few of their metallics. I tried their washes, but they're not quite a replacement for... Like, I was trying to find an Agrax equivalent, and they don't really have that from what I've picked up to try so far. A different color. But yeah, Monument has some nice paints. I like their green-blue ones very much. I picked up a few for our anime repaint. I picked up this really pretty faded ultramarine. I think I got dark blue. Is that the one I got? Oh, I don't have it out. I thought I had it out. But yeah, they've got some pretty colors. We're borking back, yeah. You and Sadie having a conversation. It's cute. It's cute. I keep debating, ooh, jade for the knights instead of the blessed color. You could do jade with a purple accent. I think you should, Wasted Mind. I think you should, you know, branch out a little bit. Do the jade and do purple as an accent. That's my vote. If I get a vote. I don't think I get one. But if I did, that'd be my vote. I think you should. Mahogany. Mahogany you have to have. That is, it's one of their favorite colors. It's a very pretty color. Rightfully so. I have it here somewhere. Their washes are quite different. They seem even more like inks. Yeah, maybe. It's just the color wasn't quite what I was looking for. Betray the... Well, not betray. You'd still have it as an accent color. But it'd be a good way to mix up your forces. And, you know, play with some other colors. Hi, Sadie. I can't play right now. Oh, wait. Stream's almost over. We can play in a few minutes. I didn't realize we were that close. Sorry, chat. I didn't think she was going to do that. Looking forward to trying out their fluorescents. I'm also excited to see what people do with the fluorescents. I haven't picked up any. I know Avian talked about picking them up. Sorry, chat. She has opinions. She's about to get banished. Yeah. Are you gonna get banished? Yeah. I'm gonna close the door. I know we only have a few more minutes, but I need her out of here. No. Go on, get. I found Vallejo wants to be a bit true transparent. I've only done the Vallejo a few times, and I found it was easiest if I airbrush them, which is not always what I want to do. So, are you saying the, Oh, sorry, you haven't tried them out yet. Yeah, if they're a little bit, what'd that be? More opaque. That would be pretty huge. Mom, we're playing now. I think she needs to go outside. She knows when stream's almost over. She has learned my, my, like, stream wrap-up. Like, she'll come running back here when she hears me wrapping up stream. Which is hilarious. Or when I'm, like, signing off a video. I got really annoyed when I was recording the mini exchange video. She started barking in literally the last, like, 5 seconds of the video, and I had to, like, cut it off. So I have to see what I can do editing-wise, but... It was so good until the last, like, 5 seconds, and it's just like, really? Really? That dog. That dog. Double banish got her outside. Oh, now she's terrorizing the neighborhood. Thank you, noob. Thank you for barking back. I appreciate it. Alright, I think we're gonna finish this little highlight and then we're good. We're done for Kroxigors. Well, at least here on stream. I'll have to finish up their little face. I've got a few more highlights to do, but like, probably done on stream. There's not a whole lot more to do. That does mean, though, I don't know what we're working on tomorrow. That's right, to the Shadow Realm. She's been double banished. I think the Monument Purple is the most vibrant purple violet in the range. Can't think of a Vallejo one, but I haven't found a vibrant GW range. Maybe that was their plan all along, maybe. Good purple violet they would recommend. I do like. I can show Vallejo. The ones I have from Vallejo I do like. So let me grab them without knocking shit over. There's one more I'm looking for. Okay, I don't know where it is, but there is a violet which is more blue, but I don't see it on my desk where it normally is, which means it's somewhere in my drawers. But Royal Purple, I use a whole bunch. This Violet Red is one that Wasted Mind uses, so I picked it up for a project and now I want to use it on more things. It's also very pretty. But then the actual violet from Model Color has more blue to it, and I like to use that as like a shade. Yeah. They're very pretty. So I would recommend those. Booger40, welcome in. How are you today? I can throw these on an index card if you'd like, Autofire. But yeah, I would recommend these and Violet. They're very pretty. I just wish I knew where Violet was to show you. But I've used those for several projects. The plain purple is also really nice. I don't think I have that one. But there's another one you can throw into the suggestions. Is P3 still making paints? That's a good question. I don't actually know. I haven't ordered from them in quite a while. They had I like the name of Murderous Magenta. I liked their kind of coal black. They had, was it Frostbite? Also a really nice paint. Yeah, they had some pretty paints. Yes, oh, but they're out of stock, okay. P3 still makes paints, unless they stopped in the last few months. I saw, or Scott was kind of filling me in on the, like, War Machine stuff. I guess the new stuff they are shipping out, they're not shipping with, like, any packing material. So now there's, like, lots of missing pieces that are now having to be replaced. And it just kind of sounds like it's not going maybe as well as we thought it would. Since they've got, like, 3D printed bits, but then they don't really protect them in shipping. So they're having to reprint, reship. I also picked up Iron Painter's D&D starter sets of paints, and I've loved it so far. Lots of really good fantasy colors. Alright. I love the P3 paints I got years ago, but the bottle caps got brittle and broke. The little tabs on them, we've broken a few too, yeah. That's where I ordered their paints from, Ship Out. I think you have to go direct for them. You used to be able to get them in stores, but then they pulled a lot of stuff back to direct, and I think you have to go direct for their paints. Unless there's like some bigger stores they have something with, but that's what I had heard, but I don't use their stuff quite as much because of it. Alright, chat. This is where we're gonna wrap up for today. Look how much we got done. These little guys are so cute. So, I'm not sure what we have tomorrow. You guys want more lizards tomorrow? I can get more lizards together. I'm trying to think what we have without starting a whole lot new before Christmas break. It may be a mix of stuff tomorrow. I've got these. I have little skinks to finish. Do we want just another lizard day? Whatever's Float Streamer's boat? Let me take a look and see what I got. I don't know what it will be. I've been trying to make sure I don't have anything going over the break, but that may be biting us in the booty a little bit this week. I don't have anything ready to go. GMO Paint, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Whatever I find to work on, we'll be back tomorrow. So, if you guys want to hang out in between streams, Slam's throwing all the links in chat. Thank you so much. We have our Discord, which is kind of our home away from home. That's also where we do updates. You can share what you're working on, all that good stuff. I'm on my socials, so Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. You can follow there. And then YouTube, we have a new video that should be up tomorrow for the mini exchange. So if you want to see what everyone worked on for the miniature exchange, I'm going to be finishing editing that today. So that'll be up tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to hang out. I'm going to take a look and see who is on to raid, so maybe hang tight for just a second. Thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.